Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear.
Just dropping by to let you know we still have no idea what's going on, and most of us are just making it up as we go. So, good luck with all that and stuff. Okay, bye.
Some people need to help somebody with the edge of surrender inside. Don't give up. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Don't give me that soda, the same old cola. I want a rock and roller, I want a pop, I want a Shasta. I want to taste pizzazz, all the great taste Shasta has. I want a pop, I want a Shasta. I want a thrill, I want a wow, I want it all, I want it now. I want a pop, I want a Shasta.
What girl's gonna go for me with a body like this?
Hang in there, Tom. I'm you 2 years from now, because you're drinking milk and working out.
Well, I'm not changing so far.
But milk's at work inside you.
Oh, yeah?
And tomorrow the difference can show. All that protein for muscle and calcium for bones.
But I'm still a skinny bench warmer.
Hey, if the sight of yourself at 18 doesn't convince you, Tom, listen to your senior year girlfriend.
Hi, Tom. I'm waiting.
Milk. It does a body good.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
I'm jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, looking sanctuary.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it. Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Happy Monday, everybody. I am BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. Welcome to Monday. Let's go. The week's not going to wait for us, folks. The week's going to start anyway, so why don't we get in on it now? BF Live, The Vibe. Stream show 604. 4 shows into the 600 realm. Happy Monday, August 24th here on BF Live. We're going to do this. BF, better turn the cars down. Little Recco Kasich and the Cars starting us off, saying, let's go. Getting the Monday vibe started off. We're going to do the not-so-serious news in just a few minutes after we check in with our friend Frankie McDonald, Canada's most famous weatherman. And if you don't believe me, I have actual proof. That's right. We're going to check in with him. We're going to check in with you all. I have some celebrity death reports we're going to have to do. We're going to have a fun news segment called the Not-So-Serious News. We're going to do Perry Talk. We're going to do an unasked-for movie review. And we're going to hang out for 3 hours. So happy Monday, folks. I am Bobby. I go by BF because there's so many Bobbies around, like my great friend Bobby Nick, who said he would be along at some point. Matter of fact, he's backstage. I got a whole line of people that fell below a certain line backstage. So let's start bringing them all in, and then we'll have Frankie Time. We'll check in with you with the opening chat family check-in, and we're going to get this week off started. We don't care that it's Monday. We don't have cases of the Mondays here on The Vibe. The Vibe is mixed in radio style and podcasting and fun. What do? We don't have a case of the Mondays around here, do we? We don't allow that, right?
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
It's not allowed, as Perry Carabello says, so let me bring in some friends, bros, and co-host, and then we're going to get into Frankie Time. We're going to see what he was up to since the last time we talked to Frankie, what shows he checked in on, and just check the Frankie vibe. But right now, I'm going to bring in my longtime friend, bro, and co-host checking in from the Great White North. He's my friend and yours if you're hanging out in the shows with us. He's Bobby Nick checking in. Bobby.
Hey, butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah. We're doing it. We're having it. We're here, Bobby friend. It's Monday. Holy shit. Can you believe it?
Happy Monday, buddy. Yeah, I know. Another week. We're starting off another week. And then what on my calendar here, this lets me know that we got one more day in August 31st. So 1 week to go in the month of August before September comes and Labor Day hits and the seasons really start to flip the weather and all that stuff. How you been?
Yeah, we'll be 9 months in, right? 9 months into this year?
9 months into like this year already.
Feels like it just started. What the hell?
Does. When it seems like when we're getting in front of these cameras and talking to each other every day, one day blends into the next, Bob. So what's been good, man? Doing all your shows over the weekend? Did you do your lounge?
Actually, I did mostly sleeping. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I don't know, Bobby friend. My body's crashing. I think it's the humidity in the air. Right? Really taking me out, and the smoke too, and crap, you know.
Not just cigarette smoke you're talking about. Lest anyone think
wildfires. Yes, wildfire smoke in the sky. It could be pretty heavy on the body. I mean, just the way it feels. You know, you look in the sky and it's like it looks like the goddamn apocalypse is coming. You know?
Well, I know, but we talked about this before last year and previous years. You sent me pictures when your area got like that. I can empathize a bit, Scott, Bobby Nick, because we have gotten a bit of that wildfire smoke down here. So there's days where I'm looking around wondering if my neighbor's burning something, but then it's just the wildfire days and just so if it's an impressive amount of smoke enough to make it down here to the lower 48, I can only imagine how it's affecting people like yourself up there, buddy.
Yeah, I really think that Canada needs to reevaluate our methods of handling these wildfires, because I mean they're just burning out of control like crazy.
Well, you have a vast wilderness up there to some extent. It's kind of out of control.
I mean, Bobby friend, you can go down any highway and eventually you'll reach a patch of just you're going through. You're going through,
you're running into the trees.
Trees.
Huh? You have
for miles and miles and miles and miles. Yeah. There's nothing, just trees. So yeah, and a road through them. I don't know how they got that road through there, but I guess they did somehow. But it's just amazing. It's crazy. How long?
We'll see. Hopefully they got enough roads and everything up there to your package makes it away up there, Bobby. I'm going to let members know that I told you if you just throw a simple comment, in one of my shows, and if you're already a member here on the Vibe, I have already sent out today. I told Bobby Nick I got the customs little form, Bob, and your stuff is in the mail. Your can is in the mail.
Yeah, I'm excited about this, Bobby friend.
I went all official like Bobby Nick. So I'll tell you my little adventure real quick. I went to my local post office, and like I kind of did some research. I had to fill out a little customs form. I had to claim what was in it and how much it costs and all that stuff. So No avocados, buddy, but I got just my little token of appreciation for my friend Bobby Nick, and whoever wants to send me their address. I'll keep it in confidence, and I'll send you something for free. Go ahead, Bob.
Bobby Fran, I got to ask you, how much did it cost you to ship to Canada?
Well, I did pick the standard shipping, Bob, and it was like $19.40.
Okay, so that's not too bad then.
No, I mean,
all righty.
I mean, it's not that often ever that I've ever mailed anything internationally or mailed anything to you, Bob. So it wasn't too much weight. So I wanted to get it there.
Yeah, it can be expensive. It can be expensive to ship to the United States, and it can be very expensive to ship from the United States to Canada. So
yeah, I got pointed over by the not so friendly, long tenured postal employees. I got all the way up to the window. Go, you need a custom form from over there, okay? I had the sassy sister, okay? So I went and figured it out. I filled it out, okay? And then I went back and I'm like, is this okay? And so yeah, and then she was telling me because they slap all kind of shit on it, to send it up there to Canada. You gotta use a big envelope next time, okay? I'm like, okay. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we check in with another co-host, friend and bro? Matter of fact, I kind of call this maybe officially, unofficially. I don't know. We'll just call it Wild Bill Monday, and we'll say hello to our friend Wild Bill who's going to join us. Hey, Bill.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, Bobby Friend, and hello, Bobby Nick.
Hey.
Wild Bill, how you doing, brother?
We're doing.
I guess if we're alive, it's all official that you're here, buddy. How you doing?
There you go. Yeah.
Monday?
Yep. We here.
Exactly. We're on this side of the dirt. We're on the good side of the dirt.
Yeah.
All right.
And sometimes that's debatable.
That's true. Have those days sometimes. Yeah, I get that. All right. Well, that's why we come here and try to have a vibe every day, Monday through Friday. You know what we do here. Oh, and we got our last bro that we're going to bring in backstage. We're going to see what he's been up to this weekend, see what shows he's been checking in on at a certain time here on the Vibe. After we check in with our boy Frankie in just a minute, I want you all to check in the chat. Establish the vibe. We're going to hang out here today for the next 3 hours on BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 604. But right now, it's not time for the opening chat family check-in. Right now, it's Frankie Time.
Frankie Time! Frankie Time! It's Frankie Time! Frankie Time! Frankie Time! It's Frankie Time!
He gets his own theme because it's Frankie Time. Checking in from the Great White North, Canada's most famous weatherman, and I'm going to prove it to you. Frankie McDonald steps in.
I'm doing great so far. I was on City News Vancouver last night. They interviewed me last night. I just sent you a link. I'm in it later in the video.
I see it, buddy. I think I found the right time spot. That's what I was talking about. I'm going to prove to you that other actual media outlets have reached out to Frankie McDonald. Oh, it's the real Frankie. We're going to get the check now. Wait a minute.
Get him.
Let's all
He's
do the
not
finger
feeling
check.
boobs at all. He's not.
No, not at all.
No.
It's a
And
Frankie.
because the AI, and guess what? I was on Jake Hudson podcast last night. It was great.
Oh, were you?
Awesome,
You like hanging out with Jake, buddy? That's cool.
Jake is a nice guy. Bobby Nick was on Jake's podcast.
That's right. It was. Yeah.
Bobby Nick, yes. Well, I heard that also you are on Jake's podcast, but is it also true that you were in Europe, Frankie? Look,
I wasn't in Europe.
Whoa. I got pictures that say so.
Oh,
Look, he's
wow.
in Ireland. He got Oktoberfest. He was in France. Look, he was everywhere. He was in Spain. Look, awesome. I got Frankie
It's
all over
edited.
the
It's
world.
totally edited. It's AI edited. It's severe AI edited.
It cannot be true. Everything can't be AI.
Looks real to me, Freddie.
It'd be real.
And I just sent you a link about me on Vancouver News. Vancouver News.
So let's do that, buddy. So I tell everybody every day, I don't know why you don't believe me. When Frankie warns Japan that there's earthquakes coming or tsunamis coming, you better listen. You better be prepared and get your book. We'll plug that a little more thoroughly in a minute. And last week we showed you where up in Canada, Frankie was recognized by the government. Well, Frankie is also a recognized weatherman on Canadian media. So much so, Frankie, what storms were coming through they were asking you about?
Talking about the Vancouver thunderstorms on Saturday.
Vancouver thunderstorms on Saturday, and they turned to their profession. They said, we need the expert opinion on this. So here's the pros. Going to Frankie McDonald for the weather check.
Shocking amateur meteorologists.
It was an odd weather pattern, brought so much rain, and thunderstorms caused flooding in Vancouver. It's really, really bad. It's an odd time, supposed to be a dry period in Vancouver, British Columbia.
But with the storm passing, power restored, and flights back up to speed, for most, the only lasting impact will be the memories of what may have been a generational show.
Wow.
Jack Rapp, City News, Vancouver.
So they had to check in with Frankie McDonald, the weather authority. We got him here every day, folks.
Thunderstorm.
So you had bad thunderstorms up there in Vancouver, British Columbia, huh? Let me find I can set up the report a little bit more. Let's see.
Dangerous weather forced them to issue a red alert and pause all operations.
Just like you would not want to be out in the middle of a parking lot or a golf course during a thunder and lightning storm, we cannot have employees and passengers out on the airfield when that's happening.
Stephen Smart with YVR said this was the longest red alert in recent memory, and the airport called in more staff to help deal with the massive operational backlog, which wasn't helped by the month's worth of rain that came down in just 6 hours.
Wow.
Shocking amateur meteorologists.
It was an odd weather pattern, brought so much rain, and thunderstorms caused flooding in Vancouver. It's really, really bad. It's an odd time, supposed to be a dry period in Vancouver, British Columbia.
But with the storm
passing, even the professionals. Was that the CBC, Frankie?
It's City TV Vancouver.
City TV Vancouver has to ask Frankie McDonald about the weather. But we get Frankie here every day. We got any weather forecast or any natural forecast?
That means it's cold weather going all the way down to southern states. They get really, really hot weather in Arizona, Nevada, Utah, Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho, California, Washington, Oregon. They're getting a deadly heat wave in Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, Los Angeles, and all those places. Go up to 100 Fahrenheit in Los Angeles. Phoenix is so hot lately.
Wow. You were naming all those cities. You reminded me of We Didn't Start the Fire. Vancouver.
And we're chasing fire. And the other guy was chasing Marshall with Cookie Sliv. And guess what? It was cold outside where he lives.
Yeah. Hey, Frank, I noticed I scanned through Simcast last night with Chrissy Mayer. I noticed you did you make it on there last night?
And she forgot to send me a link. Guess what? I'm on in Hot Water Show with Gino. Guess what? I was on Gino's in Hot Water Show yesterday. Phillies game. I'm in the late in the video.
Okay, that's cool. So you were hanging out with Jake Hudson. You were hanging out with Gino Bisconte. You didn't make it on. She forgot to send you the link last night. All right, well, why don't we let people know that if you want to be prepared, if you want to make sure you're prepared.
I'm in it later in the video with Gino.
All right. I don't have that one handy, Frank, but I do have your link to your book handy from Amazon.com. Get your copy of Be Prepared, the Frankie McDonald Guide to Life, Weather, and Everything, right there at Amazon.com. And while you're out there buying your Frankie stuff, stop by the National Bobblehead.
I'm sending a private chat now.
All right.
I'm in the late in
Look how long ago Bobby Fran bought his copy, guys.
That's me and Gino. So I just sent it to the private chat.
He bought it. What was it? It was 20 sometime
22, 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Come on. $16.95. You learn a lot about
It's
Frankie
your
in
turn.
here. You learn about, Frankie just didn't go, I want to get on the internet and I'm going to do the weather. That's going to be my angle. Frankie has loved the internet since he was a young child. You learn more about Frankie's childhood and his upbringing and stuff like that, finding his voice. So check out, get your copy.
Bobby, I just sent you a link to a private chat about me on Gino's podcast. I'm in late in the podcast.
Okay, let me find it. I'll start it up and I'll see if I can scan it real quick. Let me see. And I'll find, because I scanned Chrissy's show for you and I couldn't find you. So let me do this. Get Frankie's book. Get his bobblehead, and let's look for him in the Gino show. Let's see, later on the show, I'll scan ahead. There's Gino. What's he doing, his sports show? I noticed he's got his, here we go. Did you do sports with Gino yesterday? Is that what you did?
I'm in late about when Philadelphia Phillies win the last minute.
Fucking game.
I got you. Gino doing sports.
Time slot will be 10:15 on Wednesday.
Watching Colombo.
Thursday, you had to do a late show for.
Here we go. This is Gino's Frankie
Shut
Time.
up.
We're going to check.
There's Frankie McDonald. Yo, dude. Where'd he go? Frankie.
I'm doing great so far.
There you are, bud. How are you, my man?
Things are great so far. I'm down on Townsend Street in Sydney by the Black Diamond. Here's Townsend Street in Sydney.
All right. What are you doing out there? How's the weather out there? Beautiful summer night there, am I right,
Nova
Frankie?
Scotia right now. Did get rain in New York City. And I got something to say. In Hot Water Show was canceled last Thursday. You had to do a late show for sporting events and things like this. And Bonus Loads was canceled. Political podcast Bonus Loads was canceled on Friday.
Yes, we had some work to do. I was busy running around all week. It was a very exhausting but fun week for me. I was hanging out with your girl Keanu. We've got a show tomorrow night at Rodney's. We got some friends coming out. Should be a good time, Frankie. Now, what did you think?
Tomorrow night, Chrissy Mayer's interviewing me on Simcast. Chrissy Mayer's doing great so far. She's interviewing me tomorrow night.
Is she now? Frankie, I like that you sent me the Cardinals. You sent me the Cardinals Phillies gambling line. That was nice of you. You know I was going to be watching the game tonight, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, things are great so far. I screenshotted the Cardinals and Phillies, and I sent it to you, and you started the stream. I'm doing great so far. There's a black diamond in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
And oh, there you go, Frankie. Sorry, I was looking at this. My buddy EK Legend wanted to let you know that his waitress loves you. Thanks for that, too. Frankie, my waitress loves you. Could you please say you love her? Her name is Anorexicores. Her name is Anorexicores. Could you say you love her?
I love Anorexinors.
No, I didn't put you. Wait, hold on. Let me put you up top so they can see it. Her name is Anorexicores. Can you say you love Anorexicores?
I love Anorexicores.
He got it, nailed it. There you go. I can't get any better than that. Frankie, I love girls of all sizes, but Frankie
Then you got Geno's that's doing the podcast today.
Gino's doing a podcast later. That's awesome, Frankie. Well, thank you for checking in. How about if we do the Frankie dance and we remind everybody, get your Frankie book, get your Frankie bobblehead, or check in with Frankie when he stops by to do the Frankie dance.
This is Frankie McDonald.
Let's go. Frankie starts it off. We're checking in with the chat next. Go, Frank. Frankie picks his teeth and does Frankie time. All right, Bill, come on. Frankie time, Frankie time, Bill. What? You're jerking off with that. Don't like me. Let's go. Let's go, Bob. Come on. Here we go.
Yeah.
Bobby's Angels, Bobby time. We're checking in with Frankie McDonald. We're going to check in with you after we check in with Frankie. Throw them chats in. Let me know what you're up to on a Monday, folks. Happy Monday, Frank. Come on, Frank.
Oh. And my haircut's on September 17th.
Are you? Yeah, you need a fresh haircut, Frank? Frank, come on.
Not even a month away.
Hit the speed bag, Bill. Hit the speed bag, Bill. Come on.
Come on, do it.
He looks like he's defending himself. Come on, hit that speed bag, Bill. Hit it. Hit it. You got it. Let's go. Drink. We're going to do the not so serious news. He's like, come on, Bill. It's Frankie time. Happy Monday, everybody. Come on.
I was on Base Guy Show on Friday night. You saw me.
Say that again, buddy.
You saw me on Base Guy Show.
I checked in early, Frankie, and I didn't see you on the show right away. But there's Frankie.
You have to rewatch the Base Guy Show from last Base Guy Show.
AI check.
Yeah. I checked it. Did you check it out? Oh, AI check?
AI check.
AI check.
Frankie.
AI check, Frank. Well, when I asked, is that you really you dancing, Frankie? AI check. That's a real thing.
There we go.
Frankie McDonald.
Okay.
Hey, BF. Hey, Bobby. Guess what? You have to rewatch the Base Guy Show. I was on Base Guy Show last Friday.
You were?
Okay.
Awesome, buddy. I'll see if
you
I
have
can
to
check.
rewatch it.
All right, I will try to rewatch it, even though I won't get the live chat with you. I always like checking in
you
with
can write
Frankie.
Comments on Base Guy's wall.
All right, I'll try to put some comments over there, buddy.
Yeah.
So what are you doing later on today? What are you up to?
In Hot Water Show with Gino Bisconti.
All right. Ooh. All right, cool, Frankie. Well, thank you for checking in. Have a great rest of your day. That was Frankie time.
Yeah.
He's in, he's out, he's done. That was it. Frankie time.
Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time! Frankie time! Frankie time! It's Frankie time!
Thanks for checking in, Frankie. All right, let's check in with the chat family in just a few minutes. We're going to have a lot of fun in segments today, mixing old school radio style, meeting podcasting and fun. Hey, Bill, that was good dancing there, buddy. I seen Jim razzing you in the chat about doing the Frankie dance. We're going to get to the chat in a minute there, buddy. All right.
It's all good. That Jim's got to pick at me sometimes, you know. It's called getting even.
It's called getting even. Got to have something fun to do. Well, let's get into something fun to do. Let's pick up the vibe that you're all having. Are you having a great Monday, folks? If not, we're going to help make it better together. No cases of the Mondays are allowed around here.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
No, let's get rid of it with the opening chat family check-in for BF Live Stream Show 604. Post your chats if you got them. I'll read them. You establish the vibe. We're going to start off with celebrity death reports, not so serious news, Perry talk, and 3 hours of fun and segments begins right now. As you establish the vibe for Monday, Stream Show 604. Come on, folks. Let's go. It's Monday. Let's do it.
Amongst yourselves.
That's right. Please continue to talk amongst yourselves, but don't forget to talk to me, Bobby, Nick, Wild Bill, and whoever might come along. And we're going to have 3 hours of fun right here in the middle of the day up until 3 p.m. East Coast time. But right now, let me sound the bugle that indicates the beginning of the opening chat family check-in. Let's go, folks.
Oh,
It's post time. It's post time. Don't cry, Bill. It's okay, buddy.
Bill's crying.
I still love you, Bailey.
Did you get smoke in your eye, Bill?
And let's go. It begins. The whole week of shows and fun starts now with our friend Pecan420, who was eagerly in the chat at 2:29 a.m. last night, sounding off the bugles you just heard, indicating the beginning of this opening chat family check-in. Good morning, Pecan. Then Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker, checks in. How you doing, Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker? That's right. Ray DeVito famously tried to smoke a gummy one time, a THC gummy. Happy Monday, Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. I'm also a Canuck, says Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. We won't hold that against you. We won't hold that against you. Happy Monday. Welcome to we have a big Canadian contingent in our chat family. FJM Jim Fanning 666 checks in and says, good afternoon, y'all. That's for everybody. Hey, Widow Killer, happy Monday, man. For those of you that didn't see me last night, I did sneak on and kind of did a video game stream last night. I did my Retro Vibe Arcade. If you're interested in old console games or old retro, like stand-up arcade games, I kind of did that for a couple hours last night. And I take those members only, like the next day when I wake up. But you can watch it for as little as $1.99. It was a lot of fun. I played like old Sega NHL Genesis, NHL 96. It was a lot of fun on that retro game stream.
Oh,
Widow
wow.
Killer says,
Real quick.
Yes, sir.
I want to say, while you're on video games, something I found out for the people who have PlayStation 5s.
Yeah.
Found out that it is not good to keep the system vertical. You want to lay it horizontal, because what happens is that the liquid metal on the CPU or APU runs away and they overheat and they start shutting off on you. And I was talking a deal about a person who works on them. They say, keep them horizontal.
Well, that's why I try not to ever get the first couple generations of that, because they perfect some of that stuff, Bill. Because and then I've heard it both ways with some of the older systems, like you're supposed to lay them flat or do the opposite of what you're currently doing. But thanks for that. We'll get into that a little more. But I might have yet another PlayStation story about physical hardware. Widow Killer says, finally found the full video of Beetlejuice, that is, Beat, ordering Chinese food, who me, and then scaring the shit out of the delivery guy while dressed in a traditional Chinese garb while swinging around nunchucks. That
my God, that's
freaking
great.
Hilarious. Oh my God, that whole scenario, we'll have to try to get into that if we ever get into a Howard Stern whack package. Thank you, Widow Killer. Happy Monday, buddy. Jim Fanning checking over there on the Rumble and says, I be here. Well, thank you, Jim. That's right. You can watch and or listen to this program on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube, BF Live The Vibe on Rumble, as Jim Fanning is, or my personal Facebook. Also, if you're a user of YouTube Music app, look under a podcast, look up BF Live The Vibe. Well, Trippy checks in from down under. Trippy. The Vibe is worldwide, checking in with 5 Chul Treat. Well, thank you very much. That's one of the many ways you can support your favorite creators, and so I'll take it that way. Thank you, Trippy, and happy Monday. Then Trippy checks in with 10 Duels with a W. 10 Joules, thank you. I want to remind everybody that tomorrow is Members Only Tuesday here on The Vibe, but I make it very affordable to be a member here. It's not, for the same price as a simple super chat, $1.99, let's just say $2. You could be part of my 2 Vibe crew, and I'm legally required to love you long time if you join for as little as $1.99. Let me play my little ditty. Here's my little jingle here. I love you. If you join for as little as $1.99, you can be part of Members Only Tuesday. There's links running in the chat. Let's continue on here. Thank you, Trippy. Reverend Wild Bill is here at the bottom of the screen, and he says, I'm having problems backstage. Sounds like you got him all right. Then he says, never mind.
Yeah, it was at the beginning. It's past. It's over.
No problem, my friend. I scanned through them all. Getting coffee, says our friend, the Reverend Wild Bill.
Jesus.
It's been a minute, but if you don't know what that scream of horror means, it means only one thing here on BF Live The Vibe. It's breaking poos. That means, we'll tell you what it means. Breaking poos, folks. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Let me put up my little disclaimer here, folks, because it can get a little funky here. That sound that you heard indicates that Bobby Nick screamed in horror. This is breaking poos. And not a couple years ago, but a while back, Wendy Pack started sending the pictures of her morning constitutional to Bobby. Now, Bob, who sent it to you? What happened, breaking poos? Who sent you?
It was Spawn. It was Spawn.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
No.
He's been impatient for this segment.
I mean, I don't know how he pulled this one off, but this literally looks like it's, I don't know, the biggest wraparound I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It just keeps coiling around again and again. And I mean, at some point, it looks like there's a little bit of a tadpole in there. It's a very huge tadpole. It's a brown one as well.
I mean, does it look like a brown mamba, like a giant snake?
There is a snake-like. Yeah, I mean, it definitely. Yeah, it looks like a really long, coiled-up snake. Whew.
I'm sorry.
That's rough. I don't know how you could get that out of your butthole.
Well,
very carefully.
Now we'll have to see, because Wendy Pack started this segment, and now Spawn is kind of taken to it and all. But I don't know, for whatever reason, they get a kick out of sending Bobby Nick breaking poos. That when you hear that scream of horror, that was what it means. Bobby Nick got those poo pics in.
He even says, explain to me how I produced that. He doesn't even know. Oh my God, that's horrible. He doesn't even know, folks.
All right, and now back to the opening chat family check-in. Trippy says, God damn it, Rev, get your shit together. Jim Fanning, 666, we used to know him as the calcified kid, checks in and says, good afternoon to you, Reverend Wild Bill. And then the bong, should we hit a bong, or do we mean the bong on a gong? Because I can provide both for you, actually. Well, I don't have my bong handy, but I will give you the bong hit right here. I do have my little handy vape pen around. Jim, 666. The Trippy Experience gets the love from Jim. Cheers, Jim brother, from Trippy Experience. Trippy gives the love right back from Jim Fanning. Jim checks in and then says, the wife got me some snow-capped runts. Name your strain. Oh, hell yeah, Jim, says Trippy Experience. Oh, hell yeah. Trippy says, I got a 7 grams of some OG skunk. That's what we're talking about. Where's our weed heads at? There's a couple on screen right now. Yeah. Scott's Lookout compilation link continues to run. Right on, says Jim checking in. HIGH, everyone. Not yet, Bill, but the day is still young. Let's go. He always tries to say good day to me first, but I say good day to you, sir. The Fat Pig steps into the vibe. What's up, Fat Pig? Now, Jim, he's showing off his membership status, and he had fun with his Frankie McDonald emoji. We got Bobby Nick emojis. We have Frankie emojis. We have Andrew. We have Wendy Pack from The Stern Show in a wrestling singlet for as little as $1.99 for memberships here. The Nightbot runs the membership link right after that one. There's the 100 Proof Podcasting Discord link. Pecan Socials running right there. Jim Fanning 666 says, "Damn, Frankie looks good as a pimp, doesn't he?"
Yeah.
Frankie looks good as everything. I want to thank Widow Killer for so many of those pictures in the Frankie Time opener that I put together. He provided all that content, and the latest ones we have of Frankie's adventures from Europe. Thank you, Widow Killer, for those. Jim Fanning says, "The Frankie dance, Reverend Wild Bill." There we go. That's when he was getting on you, buddy. You were doing a great job with it. There's really no wrong way to do the Frankie dance.
Not really.
Cool Dude 64 checks in and says, "Howdy, y'all, and hey, BF, hugs. You are rock and roll." Well, thank you, Steven. No, I'm over here. I'm over here now. No, I'm over here now. No, I'm over here now. Oh, thank you, Steven. Happy Monday, buddy. Let's continue on. Frankie, hugs. You are the weatherman of the world. Jim Fanning says he was laughing, saying, "Come on, Bill." Bull Dude was saying, "Bobby Nick, big hugs, you beast. You are the main, MANG.
Deep butt cheeks to you, Bill. Bull.
Yeah, Stephen Bull. He's changed his screen name on us a bit. We know him as Stephen Bull, but now he's just Bull Dude.
Bull Dude.
Widow Killer checks in and says, "BF, did you check out the special PCL edition of Cribs last night? I was just scanning through that earlier, Widow Killer. I saw it when it was originally on. We will touch on the horror that is the separate video of Cribs, what goes down when you hit Perry Caravello's place with a blue light." Yes. There's the links running for everybody in the chat. Widow Killer says, "If Andrew comes on, I gotta know what he thinks of Tiffany Stratton dyeing her hair pink this weekend." Yeah, we don't even hear too much from Andrew, but we'll see if he checks in. No. Jim's laughing at something. Reverend Ma Bill, you're getting ahead of yourself with Vegetarius. But that's only because he knows on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we like to see what the stars have in mind for us when we rock you like a horoscope in the second half of the show. Jim says, "No case of the Mondays allowed." Bull Dude says, "Wild Bill, and a hug for you, buddy."
Thank you.
Happy Monday, and woo, retro. The retro stream, Jerry Lane checks in, buddy. Had fun playing those retro games last night. Yeah, Jerry popped in for a little bit. Space Nerd was there. So many, I think Matty Ice was there. A couple people popped in and out. So thank anybody that hung out last night. Wow, the runts, says our friend Jim checking in. I'm getting jealous. Here's the breaking news person right here. Spawn checking in. Happy with himself. Checking in.
I think he might be going to concern at this point. Not really happy with himself, just concern. But hey, I mean, I don't know. All I
can tell Spawn is blame the cows. Blame the cows.
Blame the cows, yeah.
Blame the cows.
What's there?
Spawn says that was the biggest shit I ever took, and that's saying a lot. Oh my God! We're already getting into scatological humor.
It was huge.
It was big. It's that kind of week, folks. I run a little disclaimer on the bottom.
My question is, did he have to use the plunger afterwards?
That's a good question.
I love how BF hits the laugh track on a dime when the incoming eagle lands. All right, buddy. Hello, Stephen Bull from Jerry Lane, the 2 longtime chat family bros. Jerry produced all the music for Sega Genesis.
Oh, yes.
Why you blowing up a spot like that? He's trying to be humble over here. Why are you doing that? Wait a minute. Let me see. I got that. Sega. He made that too. Nothing but love for Reverend Wild Bill, says Jim Fanning, checking in on Rumble as we're nearing the completion of this opening chat family check-in. You guys are awesome. Eat more chicken, says our friend Jim Fanning, checking in. And Spawn says it all went down somehow. And with that chat right there, you have just established the vibe. We know what you're up to now thoroughly, maybe a little too much for some of us like Spawn. That was the opening chat family check-in. That's how we start the show. But now let's get on with more of the show.
amongst yourselves.
By all means, please continue to talk amongst yourself, but don't forget to talk with me and Bobby Nick and Wild Bill. Where's our friends Mandy Diff missing and Space Nerd? I kind of noticed when they're not here. Because I would also let Mandy Diff know that, as well as Bobby Nix, I sent hers out today in the mail, Bob. So you two are going to be the first ones getting any of the new, the recent BF Live The Vibe merch that I got, whether it be this lanyard right here. If you're a member, if you're an active member, if you're a current member, and all you do is like comment or send me a direct message with your address and stuff like that, I will send this to you for absolutely free for as my appreciation for all the members that support this show and everything that I have done. I want to give you a little.
Bobby friend, I gotta ask
trinkets.
you,
Bob.
did you send me a lanyard and a?
Oh yeah, you get both, Bobby Nick. I mean, I
get both.
I blew the surprise. I guess I blew the surprise.
I get both.
You get both.
Nice. Thank you so much, sir.
I folded it up nicely and I stuffed it inside of the thing. Because I wanted to see, I got to get used to mailing this stuff out. So I'm like, yes, if anybody, I would send my friend Bobby Nick. If I'm going through this effort, you got both coming, buddy. So maybe I ruined a little extra surprise for it. But you get this.
I am honored, Bobby. I can't wait to get the package. And
there you go. Well, I just wanted something. I want to show appreciation for, I mean, not only for you, but for the members, really. But obviously for my people and crew, anybody that wants to send me their address. I like get the little stuff out there and show a little appreciation. Kind of does a little bit of both. All right. Well, we got some drinkers. I don't know if we got any drinkers here. We got some smokers here on the vibe. Matter of fact, I don't. Maybe is this your city, Bobby Nick? Let me show you what I got here. I want everybody to help me in the chat. I want to tell you about the unfortunate passing of a celebrity. We're with our celebrity death report, but then we're also going to do some fun stories when we get over to the not so serious news. And some of those stories will be as follows. I will show, if you have any kids going back to school, if you know some people that have kids going back to school, I know ramen is a key thing about going back to school. I have some, maybe a meal idea, a cup of noodles, special student meal package I want to show you in the not so serious news. I also have a story and some video of the world's fastest clog shoe that exceeds 60 miles per hour. I'll show you the video when we do the not so serious news. We'll throw in a little sports now because with the NFL season about to start, there's some news that I want to share with you about the starting quarterback, who it should be or maybe not be for the Cleveland Browns. There's a little controversy there. I also want to do a little report about the OnlyFans star, this young girl, Sophie Raines. I think she's like pulling in like $4 million a year or something. And she apparently never showed too much on there on OnlyFans. Well, she's big about giving back, and I'm going to tell you how this OnlyFans girl is giving back. And we'll end with a bikini report about the whole GTA re-enlistment story with the Army. The Bikini Report is going to tell you all about that, about giving away GTA 6. But right now, I want to know if this is Bobby Nick's hometown. Is this your hometown, Bob?
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking
Look what they're doing with the polls, Bob.
Yeah.
Right on my
Look at
face.
they all butts. That's Bobby Nickville. This could be nothing but Bobby Nickville.
My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
My middle name.
Oh yeah.
So we all know where Bobby Nick lives now.
Exactly.
Right, there you go.
You got Mark and Larry.
Yes, I'm such a big thing in my own town that they definitely do do this stuff for me.
I think you do it. I think you sneak out and do it.
Okay, you got me. You got me, Phil.
That's what I figured.
You know, I mean, but how many times have we seen that? I mean, everywhere you go, you see polls like this that are in this condition. So now that this is viral, starting to become viral, I saw a couple videos like this, Bob. Just recently. The ones I saw recently, Bill, were the other way, where the hot top was on top. The red part. Yeah. But that would burn you if you walk by that and put your elbow on.
I like that better, though, where they're kind of snubbed out.
You like that? Well, there you go.
Yeah,
So
I like
I said,
that.
that's got to be where Bobby Nick lives.
Hey, that's better than looking at an old rusty pole sticking up.
It is a little more kind of entertaining
More
and maybe
more artsy.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. We go, we can't be promoting smoking. We can't be doing that, guy. People would rather stare at a rusty pole and look at that than maybe look at something comical like that. Got my first bag of high quality indica in 3+ months. I've been enjoying it like a pig in shit. Well, there you go.
Now we're
How
all
about
going
this?
to ask, do you know the name of the strain?
It's all about the name. All right. Well, I'm still loving the Super Booth. I don't care what the name. It's called Super Booth. It's like a 36 THC. I have a little bit right here in my vape pen. We're gonna start the not so serious news in a minute.
You have assured us so that you don't actually boof it, right, Bobby Fran?
I do not.
Okay.
But I'm doing cereal milk right now.
That's
Really
interesting.
good.
So I imagine
Really
that's got a
good.
sweet back taste to it there, Bill.
Yeah, pretty much. It's got a fantastic after effect.
Nice. All right. Well, we know that some of you might be at work. Some of you might be at home, be able to smoke with us real quick. So if you can, we'll smoke this one for you and for all the people that are no longer with us, like Donkey Kongton, recently deceased comedian Tom Dreesen's on my mind, and Todd Brand, or anybody else you want to think of when we smoke another dab done for donks.
Salute.
Another dab dog for dunks. Some people pour one out for their homies. We smoke one. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done. And another dab done. Another dab done for dunk. Hey, gonna dab you. Another dab done for dunk.
Yeah.
Another dab dog for dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Cheers to them. Spawn, I appreciate your kind words. Same BF. You often tell people that Bobby Fran is a pro of all pros when it comes to behind the mic skills, prep work, and mastering sound drops. Well, I just love all this stuff, Spawn. So I'm glad that there's at least a couple people out there like yourself that maybe kind of still likes to hear some of this old goofy stuff. And I'm trying to mix the old school radio style with my voice and just fun segments and you guys and having fun, man. I always say we only get one ride on this planet, so I'm making the most out of my ticket, my ride. I hope you all do the same. Spawn checks in and says, Bill, this shit is called a Dolce de Uva. Dolce de Uva. Whatever the hell that means. I saw it. It's high quality. Like H2O, high quality H2O. All right.
The only question I ever ask is, does it do the job? That's all I care about.
That's right.
I don't care about no name, but somebody's going to ask, what's the name? So you might as well go ahead and get ready for it.
Well, Bill, yeah, we used to be like, right, it used to be what strain you have, whatever was available. That's kind of what you had.
You never asked what strain.
You didn't ask a damn thing. Either they had it or they didn't. Those were the choices.
Or like I said, or does it do the job? Yes. Okay,
yeah.
That's it. That's all I need to know. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I bought some that has great smell and perfectly green and didn't do shit for you. And then I've had stuff that looks like fucking tumbleweed dirt and it fucking would kick your ass.
Wasted, yeah.
All right. Well, now that we took care of that, why don't we take care of some fun business, y'all? Why don't you if you could repost me, why don't you put me out there on social media and let everybody know we're having fun over here. We're mixing radio.
There and ring that notification bell.
Yes, thank you, Bill. I'm going to make my way over to my news desk right now, but tell your friends we're going to do some fun news. You know where all the doom and gloom serious news is, but we're going to do some fun, silly stories. You're going to make them more funner. That's right, I said funner on purpose. When you comment and let me know what you think of these stories, I'm about to deliver you on Monday's edition of the Not So Serious News. Well, let's go, folks. I'm at my news desk now, so why don't you tell me what you think of these stories? Give me some comments when we get into the not-so-serious news for Monday, August 24th. We got one more Monday to go in August. Monday, August 24th, right there. This is the not-so-serious news. Our first story, I'm noticing a lot of my friends having in my feed got their kids going back to school for college. A couple of my friends got some kids going into college. So if you have some college-age kids, we have a solution for you for eating, for keeping eating cheap. How about a limited edition Cup of Noodles Dorm Survival Kit selling for $70? Wow. Let's see what what's $70 of ramen look like. Bill, you used to eat ramen because it was cheap. It was the cheap $1 a pack or something, right? That used to be the thing.
Well, I came in when it first started. I think you could probably get 4 packs for $1 when I started.
Oh my God, yeah. And then it got much fancier now.
Yeah,
Let's see what they're offering for college students. College graduates and current undergrads know how much of a life and money saver instant ramen can be. And now, a new noodle kit promises to make students' lives even easier. Dash, a brand that sells several kitchen products, has teamed up with Cup of Noodles to create the limited edition Cup of Noodles and then Dash Survival Kit, which will be available for purchase for a limited time, according to a August 20th Instagram post by the company. So here's what DoorDash looks right here. Just calling it Dash. There's what the survival kit looks like, Bill. What is that?
Oh, wow.
Egg
cooker and oh, wow.
All right, you get the whole thing. All-nighter, fuel.
Look, it even heats the pot up, too. Oh, wow. I've got to get that.
Wow, it is, though. It's the whole cooker and everything, bro. I guess, so that explains what I'm saying. Right, because ramen itself is, like, very inexpensive, right? I was wondering what $70 was.
Well, it cooks the eggs for you, so you cut it up in the noodles.
Yeah.
The pot itself heats up its own self to do the water, and you keep the cup. Well, I've got to order that.
And it's all electric. It says, don't just survive college, conquer it. The limited edition Cup of Noodles and Dash Dorm Survival Kit gives you the ultimate setup to take your instant ramen from basic to gourmet right in your dorm room. Get the 6-pack of chicken cup of noodles with custom sleeves, Dash kettle, and the egg cooker for $70. But wow, eggs, I didn't know that. So are you
ever put stuff in your noodles?
Pardon me?
You don't ever put stuff in your noodles? I do.
No, I was getting ready to ask you about that. Well, it's been a minute since I've even eaten any ramen.
Matter of fact, one of my favorite things, both my boys love it. They've been trying to talk me into a ramen noodle cookbook. But what I like to do, you know those frozen burritos you can get at the grocery store?
Okay.
I like to take a few of those, put them in the microwave, of course, eat them up and everything, then take some ramen noodles, pour most of the liquid off of them, then put the seasoning in, and then put it on top. And eat it that way.
Really? Fancy pants. People got ramen game now. That's cool, man. So yeah, but I'm noticing that the kids are already going back to college and school and everything. Yet another sign that the summer is winding down and that we're going to be getting on with it. So let's make the most of it. All right, let's get into our next story in Monday's Not So Serious News. In my next story, I told you that I have. Well, I didn't. I was supposed to start off with the celebrity death report, which I did not do. Shame on me, huh? I guess I should double back and do that. Let me double back and do that. I did start off the news inadvertently. I usually start off with the celebrity death report. Yeah. I can throw it in at the end at this point. Maybe, I guess. I don't know.
I'll do it now.
All right, I'll go do it now, Bill. I jumped ahead. I'm having a bit of a Monday here, little brain fart. But I was supposed to start off with a celebrity. Let me find my little element here. A celebrity death report. BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. There's an interesting star of note that passed away that she kind of spanned many generations, Bill, and I'll let you comment more. Unfortunately, Shelley Fabares, star of Coach, which I knew her from, of my generation, and The Donna Reed Show, dies at the age of 82. Let me read a little bit about this, and we'll talk about Coach and maybe what you know of her from maybe the Donna Reed days. Shelley Fabares has died at the age of 82. Fabares first enjoyed success on The Donna Reed Show, where she played daughter Mary. She also had a brief career as a singer. Later, she starred in the sitcom Coach as Christine Armstrong. She also appeared in 3 movies with Elvis. Did you say thank you? Oh, thank you very much. The Coach's alum family, including her husband, MASH star Mike Farrell, confirmed her death. Oh, that's right. She was legitimately married to Mike Farrell, who played B.J. Honeycutt, I believe, from MASH, right?
From MASH.
Wow. How about that for a little connection right there? It says, confirmed her death. Said that Fabares died on Saturday, August 22nd in Los Angeles, surrounded by her loved ones. To her family and friends, Shelley was a source of love, strength, and laughter and comfort, Fabre's family said. She was a devoted wife, cherished stepmother, daughter, sister, niece, aunt, family member, and loyal friend. What is your recollections of her, Bill, since you're of a more generation of me? Do you remember from these earlier days?
I remember from the Donna Reed show, I mean, all the way up through. I mean, I watched Coach, too. That was good. I knew about her being BJ's wife.
Yeah. That kind of slipped my mind right there.
Well, I had seen them in pictures together is the reason why. That's how I knew it. Because, like, you'd see, like, pictures of him and she'd be with him like they'd be somewhere or something, you know?
Okay. But yeah, she definitely spanned some decades there from being from the early origins of Donna Reed. That was, from what I remember, that was like one of the first, the kind of TV shows out there, major
comedy
TV shows.
Yeah, that was one of your big comedy sitcoms, TV shows. With the Danny Thomas show and stuff like that.
Yeah, and so there you go. Here's a picture of her with young Elvis Presley right there. I call this a skinny Elvis. You know, you had Fat Vegas Elvis, and you got Skinny
Elvis. Yeah, that's
early Elvis. Skinny Elvis, Fat Elvis. So she was with Skinny Elvis right there. Look at that. So yeah, amazing career.
His movies.
If you were 3 of his movies. If you span these generations like that, that's some star power right there. So
wow.
And I must say, I mean, she was obviously had some, was a lady of some years by the time she was on Coach. That's her sister, Nanette Fabre's, right?
Yeah, Nanette Fabre, yeah.
But look, I mean, I'm a curly hair guy, so I'm a sucker for that right there.
I like
that
too. I like the French poodle look.
Even in her later years of life, still a very attractive lady. You know, I thought she was cute when I saw her on Coach. Well, there you go. So there you go. But then that's how she looked in her older years.
I'll say that her later on, yeah.
The pink hair and all that. And there you go. There's her with Mike Farrell, and the hair went crazy. She gave up that curly hair, didn't she? So there you go, making the connection. So there you go. We just wanted, when any celebrity of note passes by, especially one that spans multiple decades and generations and worked with the likes of Elvis Presley and such, we figured we have to acknowledge it with our Celebrity Death Report. Shelley Fabre's dead at the age of 82, star of the Donna Reed Show and Coach. Now let's get on with the regular, not-so-serious news. BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died. All right, our next story. Yes, sir?
Oh, I was just saying now where we left off at.
Yeah, basically. I promised you video of the world's fastest motorized clog shoe that exceeds 70 miles per hour. I'll show you the video after we read about it right here. There it is. There's a picture of it, Bill, right there.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't that necessarily a person-sized clog. It's like maybe a car-size, a go-kart.
That's what I first thought. It's like clog. Okay.
Oh, and we're really going back with this kind of clog. Like I was thinking more of Crocs and everything. But this is the actual, those old wooden ones. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking of, the old Holland type dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were always around. Like my family, I don't know if my sisters were gifted to them or something, but it seemed like there were wooden pairs of clogs around when I was younger.
And supposedly people actually walked in those.
Yeah. They seem like a joke to me. But a Dutch. Yo, go ahead, please. Anyway, anything else?
No, go ahead, no.
All right. A Dutch TV host drove a clog-shaped vehicle to a high speed of 70.05 miles per hour to break a Guinness World Record for a motorized shoe. Klaus van Christum and the team behind his TV series, Klaus Can Do Everything, decided they wanted to create a record-breaking vehicle. So they reached out to British man Kevin Nix, who set the record for the fastest motorized garden shed in 2025. And we might have covered that one in like the fastest bar stool and stuff. The team decided to use a Dutch wooden clog as that inspiration and used the frame of an electric go-kart as the base for their motorized shoe. You can kind of see it's go-kart size.
Shoe.
It's just a shoe. My shoe.
No, it's not a shoe. It's a construction around a go-kart to look like a shoe.
Well, maybe it passed the technical muster, Bill. The completed vehicle with a shoe-shaped shell made of polyester and fiberglass reached a top speed of 70.05 miles per hour when Krustum got behind the wheel April 4th at Breda International Airport in Boschenhoofd. Look at these names. Borschenhoeft, Netherlands. The speed was enough to earn the Guinness World Records title for the fastest motorized clog shoe, Bill.
Yeah, I mean, they put it in the book, so they.
I wish you the very best of luck, class.
Let's check it out. Yeah, but I think in the one I'm remembering, we did like a story about the fastest trash can before. I think we've done them.
I've seen one about outhouse too, porta potty.
Yeah, they've had those bar stools,
I got a
outhouses.
question then. If I make a frame around a go-kart like a vibrator, could I be the world's fastest vibrator?
Maybe, you never know. We've talked about this briefly before, how it seems like you can approach Guinness with anything and say, hey, anybody got the record for this? And they'll kind of see if it passed muster or something. Let's see.
Yeah, because I would think a clog would mean it has to go on a foot. You know, and that would have to be one big person to fit that clog.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, because technically, if you're using a go-kart, I mean, they could have... so basically, maybe that's your start, boy. Maybe you can use a go-kart and now shape it any way you want and call it the world's fastest whatever.
They opened it up for people. Because, see, to me, I wouldn't have called that a clog. Because I was trying, when you said that, I was trying to picture a clog, an actual shoe going fast. But
yeah,
I digress.
Right. Like you said, no, they could have made it into a big phallic shape and been the big world's fastest, driving penis or something. You know, they can make it any shape. Dutch refer to the clogs as klompen. The klompen in the stompen, says Jerry Lahane checking in. That's the more you know from Jerry Lahane. Or, I don't know if you wanted to know, but...
No, we don't.
And refer to them for saving their national identity. Or they revere them, or they refer to them. Revere them.
Now that's
Thank you, Paul.
Saving their national... Oh, yeah, because you always know Holland. They come from Holland. Okay.
Jim Fanny makes a good point. Said, I would hate to get the shit on that shoe. That'd be a big turd you'd have to step in for the shit in that shoe. Yeah, they have the Klompen Festival, says our friend Jerry Lahane checking in. All right. Well, let's get them. Thank you for your comments in these stories for the Not So Serious News. We're going to take you up to 1:30 point, the halfway point of BF Live The Vibe. And when we come back for the second half, we're going to do some little Perry talk. It's Monday Night PCL. We'll talk about the Larry fundraiser that they did over there. I have my unasked for movie review if we get to that. I went and saw the new Spider-Man movie, so we could talk about that. Internet Shyt, Rock You Like a Horoscope, and a lot more for the second half. But let's finish up the first half of the vibe. Bill, were you a fan of Jeopardy or Alex Trebek's, or not necessarily Trebek, but Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune? Do you watch those game shows?
I did watch them. Yes, I watched them in passing. I mean, I'm more familiar with the older ones than I am the remakes of them right now with the new people.
Well, then you're certainly familiar with Alex Trebek being the man. I mean, this guy, he made a name for himself. He's just a kind of Canadian. I think he started out as a basic kind of celebrity weather guy, and he kind of found his way to the States and ended up making quite a name for himself being the host of Jeopardy, right?
Right.
Well, he's since passed in 2020, and they had this gentleman, former champion Ken Jennings, take over. And I think he does a pretty decent job. He's got great enunciation, and he has the proper respect for the game and everything like that. So I think they did a good job. But being that Alex Trebek is gone now, I have a story about Alex Trebek. Ginormous California ranch sells at a jaw-dropping discount. Let's see what's going on here. That's the whole thing. If you don't have these people to keep up these properties, the sprawling California ranch and vineyard, once owned by beloved Jeopardy host Alex Trebek, has fetched $16.9 million after hitting the auction block, going for nearly half of the staggering $33 they were asking for, Bill, when it hit the market last year. Known as Windfall Farms, the 724-acre mega estate in the rolling hills of Paso Robles went to the highest bidder during Monterey Car Week last week after languishing on the market. The sale is now pending according to Concierge Auctions, which sold the estate in partnership with Sotheby's International Realty. The TV titan, who died in November 2020 at the age of 80, used the compound as a thoroughbred horse breeding haven. The ranch retains its equestrian glory, anchored by its 6.5 furlong racetrack, large paddocks, and enough open turf for a regulation polo field. It also houses an industrial-grade 3-bay machine shop, outfitted with heavy-duty hydraulic lift, 480-volt three-phase power, natural gas lines, and more. Look at this place, bro. Look at
Summer
that
cottage. Okay.
Yeah, cottage, right? Sure.
Looks like my summer cottage. Yeah.
Sure. Look at this place. So you can imagine, Alex Trebek roaming the halls.
Oh yeah.
He owned the property for 37 years before selling it to its current owners.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the TV rooms. Yes, and there's the guest bedroom. Nothing special. Just little guest bedroom there with its own private bath.
There you go.
The pool room. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's a big house.
So Alex Trebek. So there.
Wow.
Yep. So there you go. That's his thing going on. Let's see what everybody's. Let's see what's going on in the chat right here. Let's check in. We got one of the great chat family ladies checking in. Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in. Haha.
Hey, Sunflower.
We smoked just before we came over here to the Not So Serious News.
Tell Rick I'll say hello too.
Our love's in jeopardy, baby. Right there. That's right. A little Greg Kinn song right there. Happy Monday to the chat family, says Crazy Cute Sunflower. Jim Fanning checking in. Look at the Mr. Fancy Man over here with the 6 jewels. A makeup brush. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Thank you for the 6 jewels. I believe that means that Jim is watching through a YouTube mobile. And I think when you watch through YouTube mobile, it gives you the options of sharing these jewels and different things with your favorite creators. So thank you, Jim, for sending me some stuff my way. There is the BF Chang emoji you can have fun with, only if you're a member here. For as little as $1.99, you can join here, and you'll be part of Members Only Tuesday tomorrow, folks. Consider joining, please. I'll love you a long time. If you just join for $1.99. Gimme Bezos checks in and says, "Hola, y'all." That means hello. Hey, Gimme.
Thanks for hanging out. I still miss Blocky Friend. I really do.
You missed the Blocky Friend, huh?
Blocky Friend. Yeah.
All right. There's CCS getting the love from Jim Fanning. Widow Killer says, "Best Jeopardy question. His mouth was being used and controlled by Randy, who is Perry." And that was pretty recent. We just covered that a couple of months ago when they kind of pulled that out again. That was funny. Hey, good morning, Jim from Crazy Cute Sunflower checking in for you. And there's Jim Fanning. All right, let's get on with our next story in the Not So Serious News. This is a sports story, and then I got to have one more regular story after that. But let's mix in a little sports. I always say, as soon as August and preseason football comes, I can tell on the calendar there's no holding back fall. And the reason I know this is because I'm a summer guy, and I really look forward to summer being around as long as it can. But as soon as football season starts, Bill, there's no stopping it. It's like before you know it, it's week 1 of preseason, week 2 of preseason, and before you know it, you're 5 weeks into the NFL and into the fall and everything. But as far as the Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders chides the Browns fans for booing Deshaun Watson, saying he don't really respect that. I don't know if you're familiar with this situation, Bill, but
no.
a couple years ago, the Cleveland Browns are forever desperate trying to find their next franchise quarterback, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Deshaun Watson, he played for the Houston Texans, and he was putting up like NFL record numbers. I mean, the ball, he was slinging the ball all over the place, so much so that when he became a free agent, the Giants were like, ooh, we'll take that. But right as he became that free agent and did that, all of these allegations came out about him being untoward with massage people and things of this nature. So he's gotten a really bad rap for that and for other reasons. So he came to town with that kind of luggage on his back and like hundreds of millions of dollars spent on him, and he hasn't played at all.
Wow.
Shedeur Sanders is the son of Deion Sanders. So he could have been the starting quarterback. But they got to go with Deshaun Watson because they paid him so much money, bro.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson was booed on several occasions during his team's preseason Week 2 game at Huntington Bank Stadium. That did not sit well with Shedeur Sanders, who chided the Cleveland faithful for jeering his counterpart in what remains the NFL's most competitive quarterback competition. But he just says basically that he don't like the booing and all, but that's kind of why he's getting booed for the baggage that he's brought to town. Sanders
you know what's hard for me to think about, and real quick, is that Deion Sanders has got a son who is now in football.
Ain't that amazing?
It's like I just remember seeing Deion signing up, using his name, putting the dollar mark as a cent, and just like that was just yesterday.
Absolutely, buddy. And there's other players in the NFL that their kids have come along, and you're like, whoa, I remember when his father played.
Yeah, wow.
Watson has endured a trying tenure in Cleveland to date. He has appeared in just 19 games since being acquired via trade from the Houston Texans. He signed a 5-year deal, Bill. Now, consider this, worth $230 million, fully guaranteed.
Wow.
And he's only played 19 games.
So if they fired him tomorrow, they would still have to give him the $230 million.
That is correct, and that's why they are forcing him on the field. He has posted only a 9-10 record in that time, an 80.7 passer rating in that action, the last of which came in 2024. So they paid this guy $230 million. He hasn't played since 2024, and like you said, if they don't play him, they're just going to eat the money anyway. So they're just going to force him out on the field. That's what's going on.
Because hoping that he will refuse to go out on the field, then it can break the contract. But yeah, he ain't going to do that. That's stupid.
You can kind of tell there's no F's given because there's no love lost with the fans. They boo him. He said it's going to be like playing like all his games on the road. Yeah. Watson's performance against the Buffalo Bills did little to quell fans' dissatisfaction surrounding his play. He completed just 5 of 12 passes for 35 yards and an interception on 4 drives while failing to lead Cleveland to any point. So I'm just thinking, so football season starting, folks.
Well, he can at least use that hatred in his advantage if he played it well. In a roundabout way. Playing devil's advocate, yeah.
And they boo him off the field, and he'll be just playing lackluster, and he's like, "What do I care?
Hey,
I'm getting paid either way, right?"
What are you gonna do? Fire me? Go for it.
Right. You're stuck. I'm hoping the next Perry question is about him killing that guy with dog poo.
Wow.
We'll have to see. The turterer. That's right. His coworker who he had a disagreement with. He went out in the parking lot of the print shop and he had to clean it up and he put something under his door handle. We'll talk about that. It's going to be a warm winter. I think Jim tried to say there. When you're that rich, why play hard? Says Jim. That is a fair point, Bill. Like if you got $230 million guaranteed, do you really care if you play or not?
Those guys, $230 million ain't rich though. See, to us it's rich. To them it's not. They blow more than that. They blow more than that just about in one night at Vegas.
It's a lot of money for not being on the field.
Oh yeah.
Get paid and fade away. So that's why even against the crowd booing him and all, they're going to push him out on the field because they've already dumped $230 million at him. All right, let's get on with what I'm calling my last regular story. Then we'll finish up with a bikini report, how we finish up every not so serious newscast. This one is about that OnlyFans girl that we've talked about from time to time. The reason there's obviously reasons that we first started talking about her. She's not unattractive, but the first reason I was compelled by her is because she's said to be pulling in so much money, Bill. This girl right here, Sophie Rain. The OnlyFans star, and we've done reports recently about Donna Mills and some of these older stars from the 80s kind of taken to OnlyFans now to be closer to their fans, right, buddy? But this one, OnlyFans star Sophie Rains is offering to pay for teachers' school supplies. Isn't that nice? And she already spent $170K in just 48 hours, Bill.
Well, a lot of people don't realize some of these teachers spend their own hard-working money on school supplies for the kids, and people think that the county and stuff is paying for it, and it's not. The teachers are. They're paying for it out of their own pockets.
I can verify what you're saying because my daughter is a music teacher, and yes, I can verify that by all of the deliveries from Amazon that I bring in off the porch that are school supplies for her kids. But you'll get a sense of what the need is here from this article, Bill, that I tell you about.
Cool.
She's the teacher's newest pet. OnlyFans star Sophie Rain is offering to pay teachers school supplies by fulfilling their Amazon wish list, and told the Post she's been inundated with 50,000 requests in just 48 hours, Bill. Wow. 2 days. And this is not the first time she's done this, Bill. I will back up this story by saying this. About 2 years ago, when we had one of the recent bad hurricanes or something blow through, she and other OnlyFans girls got together, went to stores themselves, filled up U-Haul trucks with generators. I think it was when it blew through like the middle part of the country, Appalachia or something like that.
Okay.
And she herself, they pooled all their money and bought generators. So this is not the first time she's been generous.
Oh.
She goes, we have spent around $170,000 and cleared 520 of these carts, these wish lists. It's been way more than I expected, and more messages are still coming in, she said on Saturday. Just 2 days after she made the announcement on her Instagram page. She says they're coming in from all over: California, Texas, Canada, United Kingdom. She says, I knew teachers needed help, but seeing that many people send in classroom lists in such a short amount of time really puts in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The 21-year-old, one of the top earners on the adult site. Here we go, Bill. Here's what she raked in. Raking in around $45 million.
Per year. Wow.
Per year, she said. Was shocked to learn teachers shell out their own money for basic supplies, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play her little video right here because there's another aspect to this, because she's making money. So when you make money, you get the attention of politicians. So she'll comment on that in a minute. She says, what surprised me is how similar a lot of the requests are. Books, learning materials, and things teachers are apparently paying for themselves for all the time, she said.
Yes.
When somebody is responsible for a classroom full of kids and still has to reach into their own paycheck to buy supplies for them, something is wrong with that system.
Especially when most teachers don't get paid that much anyways.
The Miami native, who grew up on food stamps, said she can sympathize with the plight of teachers in need. My family wasn't wealthy, so I understand what it's like when money matters and you just can't buy whatever you want, she said. School supplies might seem like a small expense to some people, but when families and teachers are already stretching their budgets, those little costs can add up really quickly. The Tampa resident also started her OnlyFans, who started her page in May of 2023, where she doesn't do nudity, Bill, and is pulling in $45 million. But she does lingerie bikini level suggested teasing, made the altruistic move as a tongue-in-cheek response to a failed Florida gubernatorial candidate, James Fishbeck. So Fishbeck pledged to enact a 50% sin tax on the Sunshine State's OnlyFans creators' incomes and use part of that money to boost teachers' salaries. But we already know where that money is going, Rain told her nearly 9 million Instagram followers. So here's her comment on all of this. But somebody's taking some, I can't believe she's pulling in 45 million and she's doing no nudity, but she's giving back to her community, probably in more ways than a lot of other people are. Let's listen to her comment. Sophie Rains.
This week, I'm going to be clearing school teachers' wish lists. James Fishbeck, a Florida governor candidate who just lost the race, wanted to tax me 50% of my income because he deems my job a sin. And that's on top of the federal taxes I already paid. He said this, and I quote, "Sin tax would be used to help school teachers in Florida, but we all really know where the money's going." So in honor of his failed campaign, I am pledging to clear teachers' wish list for this upcoming school year. I know how incredibly fortunate I am to be in the position I am, and I want to use my privilege to be able to give back to the teachers who really need it. So if you're a teacher and if you have a classroom or a school wish list, please send it to me. I'm going to go through as many as I possibly can to start clearing them. I love you guys, and I'm very grateful to be in the position I am. And to all the teachers out there, thank you so much for what you do.
There you go.
Pretty good, yeah.
How about that? Widow Killer says, doesn't she also claim to be a virgin? Yes, she does. And I don't know if that's that new age. I don't know if that's that new agery, bro, where if like, they took like she did other things, but they just didn't get that particular part. She's a virgin, or if she hasn't.
Well, she could have gone and visited the Virgin Islands and then came back.
Maybe she's a vag virgin, like a vag virgin.
I understand that's where they go to become virgins again, if they go to the Virgin Islands, is what I heard.
Not even that pretty, according to FJM. She got that cake, number one, Jim. And that's why, because how is she making? I can understand if girls are out there like doing all kind of crazy shit, pulling in those maximum dollars. But how does somebody that claims to be a virgin and only does bikini lingerie stuff pulling 45, bro?
Well, she's doing that softcore porn. You know, she just ain't showing
the
certain areas. She's getting so close to it, but not, you know.
That's what the claim is.
And like they say, you know, leaving a lot to the imagination. I mean, that can draw money, you know, because people just hoping for that little slip or something. You know?
All right, buddy. Well, we are here. We are at the end of the Not So Serious newscast for Monday, and we're going to end it the way we always do with a bikini report of something that I reported on last week, but maybe some of you didn't hear about it, and you certainly didn't see it in this way. So to wrap up the Not So Serious news, it is the bikini report, I promise. This one is about the Army and one battalion's measures that they're going through to encourage some re-enlistment of their current troops. To finish up the Not So Serious news, bikini report. I can't believe anybody would believe that GTA is coming out soon enough to be effective, but tell everybody about what an Army unit using GTA to encourage re-enlistment. To finish up the Not So Serious news.
I'm Shannon Blake with one of the more creative military recruitment stories I've ever come across.
She's got that voice, Bill, like, I will kill you, just go to sleep.
The 9th Brigade Engineer Battalion at Fort Stewart in Georgia is offering its soldiers a very specific re-enlistment bonus, a 4-day pass to play Grand Theft Auto 6 the moment it drops on November 19th. Any soldier who signs
that's like an open-ended trick question because nobody knows when GTA is going to drop. They'll have them boys on the hook for 10 more years the way that's been going.
Enlistment contract between August 1st and November 14th gets 4 days off, timed precisely to the game's launch. The minimum commitment, 2 years, maximum 6. The idea came from the battalion's brand new career counselor, who pitched it to unit leadership as a way to connect with what soldiers actually care about. An Army spokesperson confirmed that it's working. 20 of the 130 eligible soldiers in the battalion have already signed on. For context, GTA 6 is the most anticipated video game release in years. It's been in development for over a decade.
Right, see, it's been in development for over a decade. So what did they're going to have these boys in there for a minute. We said GTA 6 whenever it drops. We just didn't say when it's going to drop, Bill, right?
And also too, can you imagine, and you re-up, what did you get for re-upping? Well, I was given 4 days off to play a video game.
Right, that never got that's been taking a decade to get released.
Yeah.
And it costs the Army absolutely nothing but a 4-day pass. Traditional signing bonuses are still available, but for some soldiers, 4 days with Rockstar Games is more compelling. The U.S. is still actively engaged in operations in the Middle East. But
and I think some people made the point last week when we did this story that a lot of these guys were probably going to just re-up anyway as part of their career.
They're going to re-up anyways, right.
So,
but at least
they get this little...
During my time, when you re-up, you got cash for it.
Right. That'll give you 4 days on a video game.
96 hours in November, some soldiers might be virtually engaged in Vice City. So we want to know, do you think that this is a brilliant recruitment strategy, or does it say something a little uncomfortable about how we motivate people to serve? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like, share, and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we know.
Hey, let's check in with the space nerd who checks in and says, Hoya you Hoyas. Well, good morning, nerd. And thank you. She was hanging out with me into the wee hours of the morning here. 2 o'clock East Coast time is when I wrapped up the gaming stream I did last night, the Retro Vibe Arcade. And the space nerd was nice enough to be hanging out with me most of that time. So let's greet her the way we do with the Terry Nee produced video, Dark Side of the Nerd. Hey, nerd, happy Monday.
Nerd.
Good morning, nerd. Who says good morning to me? Right back at you. Nerd, you're just like me. The bikini and the bottom don't match. I'm picky like that, Bill. Now, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying I'm going to kick a nice looking woman out of bed over this, but it does bother me, Bill. The two different colors.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Shannon Blake with one of the.
I'm like that with
I would definitely kick her out.
More creative.
I'm like that with lingerie too. Like I like
I like it matching. Yeah, do it right. Do it tasty.
I prefer matching. I'm the same way with bikinis and the underwear, the underdrawers.
Yeah, I mean that just no.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Check out.
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
Man.
I agree.
All right, let's see.
I agree.
I still think Elder Scrolls 6 is getting released first, and the only thing Bethesda has done is announce its development. Yeah, and I know that one of the local gaming companies that works on some of those games they're going to be experiencing some layoffs here in the Hunt Valley area. One of the companies that got acquired that made Elder Scrolls, so that might be part of the delay too in Bethesda games. Let's see. I was trying to think of their original name. How about safe working conditions with running water and electricity? That could work. Nerd, you get the call from Jim. What are you gonna know, Bill? Says our lovely nerd checking in.
I'm gonna.
The Spurge shouts. The Space Nerd shouts out Jim with the Hoya. Love his retro game stream. I think I still hear Moon Patrol music in your head. There you go. You have a lot of fun.
I would really love for you to get it like a night that you actually do it, because I'd like to sit up and watch you do it sometimes. I would.
All right, I'll try to do it.
You do it sporadically, and it's just, you know how me and my sleep patterns are. We aren't good, and but if I knew you were on, I could maybe like on one of my nightly risings, I could come in and watch. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's right. Jim says of the opinion of the matching underwear or bra and panty. He said, "Who cares? Just take them off anyway. It's going to be on the floor before we're done anyway." Jim don't care as long as you get there. Well, that's how we get here. We wrap up the not so serious news with a bikini report every time we do the other news. Every time we do the not so serious news. Wrapping up the first half of 3 hours of programming we do here every day is BF Live, the Vibe stream show 604. That's right, folks. It's 134. So we crept past the halfway point just a little bit. We do 3 hours here every day. 130 is the halfway point. So we're going to take our 2-minute piss break right now, folks. It's a chance for all of us to stand up and take a little break if you need to. Maybe run to the bathroom. How about run to the fridge? Grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack, grab a friend, and tell them that the Monday positive vibes are happening on BF Live The Vibe, where we mix radio-style fun segments and the chat family. And when we come back from this brief 2.5-minute piss break, I still have my unasked-for movie review of Spider-Man. We could go over that real quick. I can give you my quick impressions on Spider-Man. We'll have to get into Perry talk, because Perry Caravello, PCL is happening tonight. Later on, I'll tell you when it's happening. And then we'll reflect on the charity show that Bob and Perry did for Larry, a longtime Perry Caravello fan, a demon over there. We'll reflect on that in the second half of the vibe. I can internet Shyt. I can throw on a tyranny knowledge break. We're going to see what the stars have in mind for us when we do horoscopes, and we rock you like a horoscope, that and more. But none of that will begin until we take this 2.5-minute piss break. So stand up, run to your fridge, but be back at the end of it, because the vibe continues in 2.5 minutes right after this.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I wasn't done, but I guess I'm back from touching my pee-pee. I was having fun with it. Let's go. Come on, folks. It's mine. I can do what I want. And you can too. On BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 604. It's Monday. The second half begins right now. BF, Phil Collins and Phil the Belly are going to sue you. I hope not. That's why on Fridays we go over to Rumble. And I'll let the music play a little longer. We'll talk about that later, though. BF. Jim Fanning, he's been a long-time friend and bro. He knows that the Slurpee emoji indicates that BF Live The Vibe is different. We're refreshing. We mix radio style and podcasting, fun segments and friends, Monday through Friday. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, because you are listening or watching The Vibe. All right, let's crank that down. Come on, let's get back to it. We got Perry Talk. We got segments to get into. We got to do horoscopes. We have to see what the stars have in mind for us. Phil Collins. Always loved that song. It was a great duet right there. Phil Collins and Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind, and Fire. How you doing today, Bill?
Marvelous.
You look marvelous, Billy. You look marvelous. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. Coming in crystal clear. All right, we're going to get on some other fun segments and all that stuff right here. Appreciate Bobby Nick checking. He's probably doing his. Oh, how about that? You know, earlier I showed you, you said you had a little issue with that whole, that car. I thought it was a clog or a crock or whatever. I thought it was a crock. It was a clog. You thought it was a crock because it wasn't a real clog. Right. A crock of shit, that is. But let's check out some more. How about these are fun ones, Bill? These are what this is. How about in Portland, Oregon? Let's look at the adult soapbox derby. Let's see what these guys come up with.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like these
cars. Lightning McQueen.
They just can't.
All right, there you go. A little fun, some fun videos. I like to mix in some fun videos and sound bites and stuff like that in between the fun segments we like to do here on The Vibe. Widow Killer says, ka-chow, ka-chow. We're going to get on the Perry Talk in a couple minutes here, buddy. Let me take that bikini report off of there. Let me run one of these. Where's our bro Terry Need been? He's out there. Maybe he's out there getting his last strokes in at his golf course there, Bill.
Yeah. Trying to think if we saw him Friday. Yeah, we saw him Friday, I believe, on the morning high.
And he stopped in briefly Saturday for my other show, Replayables. Shawnee and I did that because Chris and Liz weren't available, so we hung out on Saturday night.
Well, Chris and I tried to stay up, but I in this chair right here, hour and a half, I fell asleep in it. By the time when I woke up, I was hurting. I was hurting.
So you're like, oh shit,
yeah.
I fell asleep the wrong way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into this. How about this? I think we need this. Let's spice up the vibe a little bit before we get into probably doing. I'm gonna let you know what I thought about the new Spider-Man movie because man, and I can't believe the box office records for a Marvel comic movie. We'll get into that, the box office, and what I thought about it in a minute. But right now, drum solo. We need drum solo like Animal used to. Let's do that, Bill. Let's do drum solo. Am I sharing this right? Let's see. Let me know if you got the sound on that.
No, I do.
You do? All right. Got it?
No.
Animal! Oh shit, Bill, that was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
That was hot fire. Let's see. Hey, Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in real quick. Can I stop sharing every bit of my screens? I don't know. My screen share was different that time. Let me try to screen share like this. Let me try. Her name is Yoko. Her name is Yoyoka Soma. Let me try to share it like this. Screen share the regular way. There you go, idiot. One more time. Now you know what it is.
Yeah, now I don't hear myself.
Have a great day, Crazy Cute Sunflower. Hope you're having a better day from work.
Good day.
See you on the next one. I think it's actually a young woman, looks like.
Yeah, it is. She knows how to play that trap, that's for sure.
How can you not like that? You don't feel that?
Yeah.
If you don't feel that, something's wrong with you, people. Something wrong with you.
That was good.
That was awesome. Yeah, Yoyoka. Her name is Yoyoka Soma. Yoyoko Soma. That one, and I think I might have another. Matter of fact, well, that's a van band. Actually, along these lines, while I'm playing classic rock being played by younger people, I was also turned on to this one right here. Check this one out. You know, Bill, there are still kids out there, I guess, that want to play music. It's not all this digital shit anymore. At least maybe you'll be heartened to know too, as I am. Check this out. This group is a group of family members called Mission Soul Live Band. MISSONED. Missioned, like past tense. Check. Listen to a little bit of this. And look at the average age of these kids. Little Highway Star coming at you. Little Deep Purple. A deep purple. Highway Star, folks. Come on. Watch the musicianship out of these kids. And then we're going to do Perry talking, my unasked for a movie review of Spider-Man. These kids are clean as shit. The way look at this.
What's this?
Do the solos and everything.
Wow.
Look at that. Look, she even got that stank face.
Yeah.
Keyboard solo.
Like the Beatles shirt, Abbey Road.
Look at that fingers. Jim, I told you they're clean. These kids ain't fucking around. They're not just going, who wrote this song? They destroy. So that's amazing, man.
That is good.
I have a newer song from them, but still equally as great instrumentally. They're called Missioned, like past tense, Missioned Souls Band. And they're a young family band that kind of came up on my algorithm. And I'm like, that shit is hot fire. They spit hot fire. So I figured I'd show it to you.
They know who that group is from that far back.
So ain't that great, Bill? So that really tells you that there are kids out there that are, that are interested in this, that are digging into the music, that are learning, that are kind of keeping it going, buddy. So I thought that you would be heartened by that as well. Deep freaking purple.
They're going back to when rock was rock.
Fuck yeah. Little dude on drums. Wow. And they have these like fancy bass pedals that do the double up beats depending on how hard you hit them. They can do a single beat or the but I mean, fuck, impressive. Good parenting as far as the music involved, says Space Nerd, and that a lot of it is those influences. So it's great out there. And there's a couple other bands out there like that. They have another song. I'll mix that in later, but we should get into some Perry talk because they did a really great thing for I always say chat family. I probably already said it 10 or 20 times today already. Chat family is a thing, especially over there on Perry Care of All Alive. And I'm so happy that I believe my show is kind of a combination of our chat family and Perry's chat family. They did something really great over there for one of their demons, one of their fans in need. So why don't we go over there and talk about the Larry show let's see if Perry tried to make the Larry show about himself, the fundraiser that involved Bob Levy, raising money for a fan, and let's catch up on everything because Perry's coming on tonight. I'll let you know when he's coming on tonight. We'll look back at some of the stuff that happened for Last for Larry, and we'll make our way up to tonight's show when we get into a little midday fun. Let's get into Perry talk. Perry talk is what we're going to do now. He's coming on tonight, so we'll go back and I want to review what they did because it's a great thing. People talk about like maybe how much he yells and how wild it is, or maybe some of the wild things that Bob has done in the past or whatever. Well, we should also reflect on when they do some good stuff. And so I thought it was really great that and like this guy, Larry, he didn't even reach out to anybody. He wasn't that dude like, hey, I got to go fund me and woe is me and all this stuff. Matter of fact, Bill, another chat family member had to mention this to Tom B to even make this happen, because Larry wasn't going to let anybody know about it. So Terry Nee and I have discussed how we saw Larry at the Pottstown show, when the one time where Perry made his way to the East Coast of the United States. So they did the benefit show for Larry. Every dollar they raised on this show goes for Larry. You could super tip. They didn't want you to avoid super chatting when you're giving to charity, because keep in mind that if you ever do that, YouTube takes 30% off of the top of any super chats. So they were wanting super tips and Streamlabs, and so I did my Streamlabs. But a lot of people were over there. Haven't heard any of the final numbers yet. I'm not sure if we will, but shout out to Tom for doing that. And as soon as Bob Levy just caught wind of this, he said, "Hey, I hear somebody's in a bad way. I'll do that stream for you for nothing, and all the money goes for Larry." And that's what they did. But it was funny, Bill, because he started getting some really generous like tips and super chats and stuff like that. And Perry he was getting all excited, going, "Oh, thank you," and Tom would had to remind him for this particular show he wasn't getting any of that, bro. That this was all for Larry. So that was fun. So much so, this guy Larry, from my understanding, has been around since even Perry Caravello was on OnlyFans, where that was the only outlet for his show. Like Larry was a fan since then when he first came over to YouTube. That's how long Larry's been around. And of course, Mole and Don, they were all around back in those days, kind of in those days still. So even Mole had a special message for Larry for this Larry stream. Let's check out Mole. And I need to see this, Bill. I know it's not maybe your biggest thing, but I want to see Perry, Bob, and Mole all in the same room together, just driving Perry nuts. That would be great. But for now, let's get it like this on Perry Talk when Mole checked in on the Larry benefit stream.
Hey, Larry Hoffman, you know who it is? It's your old pal and Perry's best friend, Mole. What are you doing?
That would
hey,
have been great.
I heard everyone was getting together to make you a kidney salad. So here's my tips. You gotta get some kidney beans, okay? Pour them in a pot, and then you get yourself.
I think somebody told Mole that we're having a kidney, maybe. I mean, a chili cook-off benefit, maybe.
Fresh herbs.
The fresh herbs. He's got weed. Look, really. That looks like some Thai stick or some shit, bro. Look at that. Look what he's rocking. Look at this.
Okay, pour them in a pot, and then you get yourself some fresh herbs.
What is that? Maybe not Thai stick, but it's kind of reminded me of when I first saw it.
What?
That was like one of his buds drying out.
Kidney transplants? Kidney transplants? Your kidney's transitioning? Well, listen, Larry, to you and your kidney, you've got to love that kidney no matter who he is. I'm sorry, no matter who they are.
Who they are.
Your kidney deserves to live their best. Well, oh, kidney transplant. Kidney transplant. Okay, well, you're going to need a lot bigger fresh herbs for that one.
Yeah.
No, listen, I'm going to give you a little surgery tip, okay? When you go in there, they try to knock you out. You know what you do? You hold your breath, okay? And then when they start doing their business, you go, you pop your eyes open and you go, hey, what are you doing? Man, I wish I could give you my kidney, but you're not my type. I think I want my hat. Oh no.
Oh, look at
Banana doobie.
Banana doobie.
Well, listen, Larry, I'll save this for you until you come out of surgery.
Yeah, bro.
Be waiting for you, buddy. Hey, you know what it is? It's Mole.
Nice.
Mole's nothing more than a drug addict. Do not listen to Mole.
He's helping him. He's saying nice things about
Helping him? Helping him with his drug addiction? Mole doesn't even know what a kidney transplant is.
Yes,
all he knows is he's doing drugs. All that jackass knows how to do is do.
And I love that shirt that somebody just sent him last week. I haven't had sex since 2009 shirt.
Drugs. Smokes weed and more weed and more weed. That's all he knows how to do. He's a fucking idiot.
Listen to Mr. Judgy Judgerson, Mr. Crackhead, when he was with Richard Heaney.
I put him on our show is beside me.
Anytime, Mole, you want to come on PCL, just come over Perry's apartment.
I can't stand these post-drug addict hypocrites that are like,
I take it Perry does not smoke.
No, he doesn't. He drinks a beer occasionally. He certainly doesn't smoke.
That's a drug. Alcohol's a drug.
Right, and he'll tell you that I hardly ever drink anything. He always seems to have a Sam Adams around when Gina, the lovely Gina Levy's out there, Bill. But
he wants Gina. He
couldn't wait to find out. So Bob, what's this health concern of yours? When are you dying so I can kind of move in? And Bill, it's so funny because if you've been keeping up, Bob has told Perry, well, since you always say that we're not best friends anymore, Mole says that we are best friends, and so when I pass, Mole is going to get Gina, basically. And so now Perry is incredulous. What do you mean Mole's going, because I'm not your best friend, and Mole's not going to end up with Gina or anything? So funny, man. I think it's only right that if Mole is Bob's best friend, that's who Gina should end up with, right?
I agree. Probably the better choices, too.
Certainly the better choice. All right, let's see here what we got.
You're not allowed in my house, dumbass.
That's how he finishes everything. You're not allowed in my house, dumbass. Even if that wasn't on the table. Perry turns a fundraiser into a full-blown meltdown. So if you even know a little bit about Perry, Bill, if you dare say that you have like a cough or an ache or something, Perry's the one-up guy. He's like, oh, well, if you think that's bad, it don't matter what if you think that's bad. So he was already doing good, not having any of the money go his way, and he wouldn't have any of the attention or the pity because this was about Larry. This was about somebody else other than Perry, but that didn't stop Perry from making it about himself on Perry Talk.
I'm never moving out of here! Never leaving here! Never fucking moving!
Okay.
Don't ever fuck with me again!
Calm down, you little girl.
Mr. Victor has agreed to pack up your apartment and bring it to you. However, there may not be enough room for the credenza and filing cabinet in his pickup truck.
You don't need that.
Jack off!
Bob is so calm. And what is it? I hope I have the clip. There's one clip in here, Space Nerd, where they say he sets Perry off, and he knows he's going to laugh, so he just walks off the screen and has to come back real quick.
Never leave that house! 1, you're not moving in my house! 2, you're not touching my shit! 3, if that fucking punk piece of short shit Antonio comes in my house, I will be suing the fucking shit out of him! You want to?
Yes, watching Bob is you got to watch him as Perry's going off, because you'll get some extra laughs out of just watching Bob just loving it, reveling in it.
Hey, lawsuits are gonna go through the fucking roof, and then I'll sue my fucking boss of this dumbass stream. Yeah, I'll be suing everybody. I'm tired of this fucking shit. I'm moving nowhere. You fucking animals. Good night. We're done. The show's over. Goodbye.
Sit down, you fat ass. We're doing a stream for Larry.
I don't know if I have that, but here he goes making it about himself because, this was after, that's not for me. That's not for me. And then, wait a minute, this ain't about me, and you're talking about somebody else's health?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
If you do this for our charity stream, Perry, everything you have will be turned.
Hey, Bill, look at that psychotic amount of water he has back there.
I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure out. I haven't noticed the topiary.
3, 4, 5 cases of water.
Cases of water. And then I'm trying to figure out that topiary, too, that he's got back there, too, that bush.
Yeah, what is that thing?
What
is that thing?
2 months.
Fuck you!
No, say that one more time and I'll have 5 hours. You don't do this on a charity stream. You can't control yourself. Somebody sends in a comment and you act like a baboon ape when you're supposed to be doing a charity stream for somebody. You selfish ape. Now apologize.
Yeah,
you are.
Perry is now on my algorithm now. I get Perry all the time now.
I'll take the little blame for that, I guess.
Into my home, stealing my stuff.
That's good. It is acquired. It does. Like after a while, like if you listen to it enough, it grows on you, and you kind of tune out the yelling. You're like, okay, that's just him yelling.
We mean to Florida's a selfish ape.
I laugh at it.
Exactly. And people wonder why California has a water shortage.
Perry's got it up.
Exactly. Like he should take all of those bottles and pour them back in the Lake Mead or something. And Widow Killer, I say that all the time when he goes to try to dart and wash his hands in between things. I'm like, doesn't California have a water shortage? And he's constantly just doing extra dishes, Bill. Just constantly in the water.
It's a comment, you imbecile.
Motherfucking moron! Take your fucking New York life and stay in New York, you fucking little bitch! Stay there! Because you're not allowed here again! You understand me? There's no party in November! No party at
This might be the one. Keep watching this. And I think this is the one where Bob gets him after his little thing and he has to walk out. I think it's his.
Calm yourself. No, I don't. No, I don't, ape face. Put those glasses on your face, retard. Put them back on your face, retard. And stop acting like a retard, you babbling baboon. This is supposed to be a charity stream, you stupid
charity.
ape. You dumb, stupid
Charity
ape.
my ass.
Yeah, it is charity your ass. Now apologize to Bob and apologize to Larry, ape face.
Sorry, Bob.
So you are going to move there?
Look at Bob. Look at Bob. Look at Bob.
God damn it!
Bob had to get up.
Oh, God.
All of that big rant, and Bob knows right when he calms down. That's when you hit him with the tag.
It's supposed to be a charity stream, you stupid
Charity.
ape. You dumb, stupid
Charity
ape.
my ass.
Yeah, it is charity your ass. Now apologize to Bob and apologize to Larry, ape face.
Sorry, Bob.
Watch Bob.
So you are going to move there?
I'm not leaving this goddamn apartment complex for the fucking money. God damn it!
Bob didn't go nowhere. He just had to get off of the screen for a second.
He just had to move his face. Get off
Because if he would have sat there, he would have busted and lost it. So there you go. That's crazy shit.
Perfect time. Bob's got the perfect timing. You wait till the end. Perry calms down. Everything is good.
And he just hit
Let's
his
fire him back up again.
You were asking now. We already covered that Perry doesn't smoke. Don't drink. Don't smoke. What do you do? This says Perry has a drinking problem. Let's see what Perry's drinking problem is on Perry Talk. Oh no! This
God.
fucking spitting and the hocking.
What was that, Tom?
What I'm looking at, though, is what is with that crate of Arrowhead water bottles? Like, is that for the apocalypse? How many stacks of Arrowhead did you get? Like that's insane. No, behind you.
Behind me, 5.
How many is in a container? Can you move out of the way so we can see that?
It's got to be at least 5.
Like, are you opening a store?
He's got like 100. If those are 24s, he has almost 150 bottles. If they're 36s, he has way more than that.
Water.
Hey, Tom, that's the only water he should be allowed in.
That's the only water I drink.
But Perry, you're a single guy. Why do you shop like you're planning?
I like to be stocked up.
That would last most people a year.
No, God.
No. God, no.
Please. Me about 3 months.
How many in each one?
40.
40. Those
40?
are 40s, Bill.
40 in each one, and they're stacked?
Right.
And they're doing 5 of them?
Right.
And how many stacks do you have?
200.
This
Right?
is 5.
He's got 200. He has 200 bottles of water.
So that's 200 bottles of water.
No wonder why there's a drought.
And you have a studio apartment.
Make it into a table if you're going to do that.
Make it into a table. Yeah, make furniture out of it. That's a good idea, Bob.
Because then we can get rid of the table.
We're not getting rid of nothing in my home.
Right.
I signed that.
Exactly, nerd. Quit killing the planet and get a simple filter that he can change every once in a while. But that would be, too much.
I'm not listening to your obnoxious R word.
And that's why he pisses every 30 seconds, and he complains to us about that.
And has to wear diapers because of that. But
Has to wear
you know
diapers.
but you know what gets me, Bob? For some reason, his apartment looks clean.
Well, they had Victor came over there and famously did that cleaning. If you didn't see that, Tony Hawk very generously and lovingly hired Victor to clean the place up for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's available as a separate stream over there on Perry Caravello Live. So that's where some of it got clean, bro, because they've gotten rid of stacks of stuff and extra things.
Well, it looks kind of organized. I mean,
yeah.
It's still chaos, but it looks like organized chaos.
It's more organized chaos. Widow says, "What the fuck? Bob stole my drought joke." Let's go back a little bit.
Locked up.
That would last most people a year.
No, God. Please. Me about 3 months.
How many in each one?
40.
40 in each one, and they're stacked?
Right.
And how many stacks do you have?
2 Bob stole my drought joke.
5. So that's 200 bottles of water.
No wonder why there's
In
a
a
drought.
and you have a studio apartment.
Make it into a table if you're going to do that.
Shut up.
Because then we can get rid of the table.
We're not getting rid of nothing in my home.
I signed that.
I am not listening to your obnoxious R word.
Thank
I
God.
drink the way I drink.
No, you have a drinking problem now.
With his he misses those circumcised sports cap, Bill. He would like suck them and squeeze them like he does like Randy in 92. And he would get, but they figured out he was getting a lot of extra air that way and burping a lot. And he is burping a lot less now that we make him drink out of the regular bottles that don't have the circumcised penis.
Okay, 'cause I was about to say he used to puke and burp all the damn time.
Yeah, well, we figured out that he would squeeze it like violent. He like sucking in Randy in 92 all over again.
Shut the fuck up.
He'd be doing that. But let's take you back to this one. This looks like it's from a while back. I remember this get up here. And let's see him referred to and bow to King James PCL then on Perry Talk.
Hold on the brink of civil war. One selfless king rises to the challenge to marry two maidens. Starring Sir Jim Gray.
I shall search these lands far and wide to find these women and make them my queens.
With Scarlett Johansson and Gina Carano. And Rosie O'Donnell as Perry the Village Idiot.
Hello?
Intrigue. Action.
I will unite the people.
Romance.
Ribaldry.
Famed director Peter Jackson presents King James. Coming summer 2026.
Would never be caught dead in a disgusting movie made by a bunch of elementary school losers. Don't even know how to make movies. It makes me sick.
He's wearing his Dirty Sanchez costume right there. When you see Perry talking over a comment,
Who's responsible for feeding Perry, bathing Perry, and changing his diapers? Will be responsible for feeding Perry, bathing.
That doctor now, he can't stand him. All right, let's finish up Perry Talk right here. Let's see what else we have left. Oh, wait a minute. Is that high pitch? Who's high pitch? That looks more like Kelly Clarkson. At least that's what I know him of on the Howard Stern Show. Let's get into a little high pitch Eric. Perry shares a Filet-O-Fish with high pitch Eric. This was backstage at the Pottstown show when Perry came to the East Coast on Perry Talk. It's high pitch.
It's Eric. He's hungry.
Goodbye.
No, Eric, bring it over.
Get out of here! I'm not touching that fucking goddamn mother Filet-O-Fish shit! Get that shit away from me!
Eric, look.
Get that shit away from me!
I can't believe there's another high pitch would share with anybody.
I don't want it! Get it the f*** away!
I guess that's a no. High pitch from the Howard Stern Show. Backstage at Pottstown from back in the day.
I don't think Perry likes fish fillet sandwiches.
Did you get that impression, Bill?
I kind of got that impression.
Oh my God! So now they're titling this one "When You Get Thrown Out of a Bar." But I was watching this that night, and this is when he was doing all his best. Elizabeth, I'm coming. This is the big one, and acting like he was passing out because I think Tom wanted him to do stuff in the fridge or the kitchen or something. So this was Perry's response. This is how he gets out of doing things he doesn't want to do on his stream on Perry Talk. Look at this. He just falls. Threw himself on the floor, bro. Yeah, he knows how to throw his body down.
Yeah.
Look at
that.
Yeah. This is an adult man, well in his 50s, bro, almost 60, and that's how that's his conflict resolution. That's how he copes, by throwing his body around on the floor. Because isn't that how we all cope?
Yeah, it looks like he's practiced that fall quite a few times.
Little bit there, buddy. That's why we don't fall for any of it. And somebody in his advanced age and bad health, I wouldn't be faking any kind of health issues because you could drop any day.
Shut the fuck up.
like the boy who called Whoop. You're going to do it too many times, and nobody's going to believe you when you really need it.
Well, this has the @ of lawsuit at Cartnarks. So you might know the connection between Perry and
Cartnark. I know that.
Cartnarks. Well, here's an animated connection between Perry and Cartnarks on Perry Talk. Check this one out.
Hey, could you move your cart, please?
You do it if it bothers you so much. Allow me, ma'am. And here's a magnet for you, lazy bones.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Actually, it is thou who needs to do better.
But I thought my dumb little line was so clever.
There's nothing clever about being a worthless human being.
I want you inside me, Cartnark.
Little animated version endorsed by The Woody Show. That's a popular radio show and podcast. I know that they follow Perry and Cartnarks, so shout out to them. That's one of their elements right there. Who remembers when the Olympics expanded finally to include people like Perry, when they included LGBT snowboarding on Perry Talk?
Shut the fuck up.
You're in, bro.
Gay snowboarders from the LGBT division here at the Winter Olympics are lined up and ready to race for the gold medal. Every single one of them gayer than the last. Look at those fedoras, Jim.
Yes, indeed, Randy. The fedora and leather jacket look is certainly as gay as it gets. And they're off!
How on earth? Again, how on earth could you create something like this?
Easy. They looked at you.
Photoshop. It's insane.
Do you think he's Frankie?
Absolutely insane.
You think everybody has software?
From the LGBT
well over $500. So there you go.
Up and ready to race for the.
Still fascinated. There's Perry right there.
I don't think that was AI.
It was not. It was real. You saw the fedoras. They look real to me. All right.
They look real to me, yeah. The leather jacket, definitely real.
One more shout out for Bob and Perry for doing this for Larry. It was really awesome. I love community and I love when people when they help out. So shout out to anybody that helped out. It's not too late. I think he has a GoFundMe going on over there and you can help him out with that. But this was from the Larry stream. I think this is an attempt at Perry doing some comedy. This is the Lucky's joke, I think it's called. The Lucky's joke. This is Perry's joke on Perry Talk. Let's see.
How y'all doing? You have a nice day? I had a bad day. Start my day off. I had to get up early.
First of all, look at Bob. He's already losing it, Bill.
Yeah.
So this is Perry's joke right here. And watch Bob. He already can't take it.
How y'all doing? You have a nice day? I had a bad day. Start my day off. I had to get up early. I'm not much of a morning person. You know, most people wake up to the crack of dawn. Well, I woke up inside dawn's crack. Okay.
That joke is old as dirt.
Mornings are for assholes. Yeah, I used to bag groceries in this grocery store called Lucky's. Came into work late the other day. My boss goes and fires me. Me, the best employee on the freaking planet. And he goes and fires me. I told him to go suck my dick. And now I'm assistant manager. Whoa, wait a second here. I get fired and now I end up managing the store? Well, that's okay. Now what joke is after that one?
He better remove that comedian part of that fucking tattoo, Bill.
Shut the fuck up.
That was his. One more time with that. If you didn't process it the first time, this is Perry's Lucky's joke. This is Perry, comedian, actor, snowboarder. I think we might have to get one of those taken off the tattoo.
How y'all doing? You have a nice day? I had a bad day. Start my day off. I had to get up early. I'm not much of a morning person. You know, most people wake up to the crack of dawn. Well, I woke up inside dawn's crack. Okay, mornings are for assholes. Yeah, I used to bag groceries in this grocery store called Lucky's. Came into work late the other day. My boss goes and fires me. Me, the best employee on the freaking planet. And he goes and fires me. I told him to go suck my dick. And now I'm assistant manager. Whoa, wait a second here. I get fired and now I end up managing the store? Well, that's okay. Now what?
Bob didn't even react. And the fact that you have to go out of your way to explain the punchline means it wasn't a great punchline, Bill, right?
Oh, yeah.
The manager? Like, you're supposed to know from the punchline of the joke because you sucked the manager, you got the promotion. You don't have to explain it, but.
Joke is after that one. How y'all doing?
The joke comes after that one. Hopefully none. Hopefully no other joke comes after that one.
Perry, don't quit your day job.
Once again, Perry, women only. Yeah, and he couldn't wait to find out the other week, like if there was something actually wrong with Bob. And I love the fact that Bob let him know that if you're not my best friend, Perry, Mole said he will be my best friend, so he will be in charge of taking care of the lovely Gina Levy upon Bob Levy's passing. So that no longer falling to Perry. You're not doing it no more, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
And I think I heard after the fact, Bill, that there were private phone calls about this. Oh, you know what it was? After that show, I saw Gina in a chat saying, "You have to stop telling Perry that I'm going to end up with Mole. It's upsetting him." I saw Gina writing that in a chat, so that means that Perry was probably texting Gina, "What is this? You're going to end up with Mole thing."
That was probably out of the one of Bob's Out of the Coffin shows.
Look at this creepy 90s Lincoln Town Car driver with the pouch on here, bro. Look at this.
Shut the fuck up.
Him and that damn fanny pack, I tell you.
This is my dress fanny pack, bro. It's my stylish fan. He has a man purse. He's been rocking a man purse since the 90s, and he won't admit it. And I mean, look, even like one of those girls, she's got hers on her back. One's got her on her bag, and Perry just wears his purse on his waist. Well, there you go. The 90s Guido that is Perry Carabello. Now, people, you were asking about this earlier.
PCL cribs.
Yes, bro.
No, before you move it, before you push it aside, can I see what the blinds are?
These are some of the one-offs that Garrett, one of the producers over there, he does all the video. Well, this is just this is called PCL Cribs Supercut, and this is when they decided to take the blue light and flash it all over. Yes, the UV light. I got one in my back room. Bill, that's what it looks like when you shine around Perry's.
Hey. Ooh, a lot of spots along that rim. A lot of spots along that rim.
It's gonna be clean again.
Just semen and urine.
See the sink? See, back up a little bit. You're a little too close.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Well, that's just soap up there, though.
Shine the light exactly where the camera is. That's it, like there. Oh, look at all that residue around the sink.
I gotta clean all that soap.
Yeah, I know it's soap, but it's residue. Let's go into the shower.
I see they started off with the key. Oh, let's go to the shower.
What's all that on the floor?
This is where we got the executive cameras.
Oh, that's the map.
If you're in the executive stream, if you want that, you can watch Perry shower and.
That's really lighting up. That looks radioactive.
Let me show you the keyboard from the beginning.
Picks up, okay. Let's go to your wall. Let's go to your wall by
Where's the keyboard at? Oh, here we go. Look at that, Bill.
Oh my God,
that's scary.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look, people are saying cum spray in the chat.
Oh my God! Wait, give a real close detail.
Look at that.
I mean, in between the keys, that's dust and stuff, but on the keys themselves, no, that's
okay.
Stuff. Nasty.
Who is your daddy and what does he do? What does the blue light do? The blue light effervesces. It shows what kind of light is that? It's like blue.
It's UV light.
Right.
Violet. It's like a black light.
Yeah, it's right.
See, I've got mine right here.
Yeah, Stephen Bull, if you remember the old black lights from the 70s back in the day, I think you had vision or better vision at some point back then, right? It's kind of like those old purple black lights that made like the certain posters luminesce. Well, we'll also make semen and dirt and grossless luminesce too there, Stephen Bull. So that's what they're looking for. And we're watching this opening part of the video here, bro. They're showing his keyboard with the blue light on it, Stephen. And it's all encrusted in the keys when they hit it with the blue light, which means it's all kind of like semen and dirt and all kind of shit probably down in that keyboard.
Shut the fuck up.
So that's what we're showing my friend Stephen Bull. Listen.
Oh my God, look at that.
Black light.
Oh my God, wait, give a real close detail of that.
Garodi.
Okay, let's first things first, let's get the
I had a problem with my pet leaving stains, Bill, so I bought me one of those lights a couple years ago when my cat was spotting around the house.
Pick it up and let's turn off all the lights.
So that's basically what you use that for, like an animal like this.
Yeah,
right, buddy.
And I used it during paranormal because I could see stuff without having to turn on a bright light. And I'd use the UV light for that too. And also if I didn't use it like a flashlight, I'd use a green light. That way it's not real bright.
Well, thank you. And I think this description really helped Stephen Bull because he said, yes, he did have sight back then. Oh, like a black light. You got it, buddy.
Light.
Yeah, anytime you need a little extra description, thank you. And for slowing me down, and we'll do our best. Yeah, and it's basically one in a flashlight style there, Stephen Bull. It's not like the long tubes like we used to have, the fluorescent tubes.
Right
now
here.
they have a
one.
They have a, well, he can't see very well, but they have a bunch of LEDs in a circle, bro, in a cluster. You get a cluster of LEDs now that are black light LEDs, and you shine them on. We shine them on shit. So there you go. Look, Space Nerd says, "Ooh, moobs." Oh wait, she's like, "Ooh, moobs."
Shut the fuck up.
Nice little
All right.
up there, yeah.
Okay, now we got to get that kitchen light and the flashlight. Now turn the kitchen light off first. Okay, now let's start going slow. Let's start with the refrigerator.
So yeah, so
let's go slow. Let's see what we got here.
Really nothing.
I love
All the
fish.
magnets on the fridge.
Check the handle.
Let's see what this picks up. Okay. Let's go to your wall. Let's go to your wall by where the Tony Alva thing is. Okay. So, what are those spots there? Like shine down right above the license plate. Right above the license plate. Shine the light on that.
Go down, Perry.
Like what are those there?
You
What's all that
Look
stuff?
at that. It's jizz spots way up on the wall. Look at him.
See that?
Shut the fuck up. I don't know what that is.
It's jizz way up there.
See what is all that stuff? Now go to the calendar. Show the calendar.
Holy shit! I got the egg hanging right in front of Justin.
Right.
I got to get that off.
But not right now. That's Joey's egg. What about the?
He's got pictures of other people's
Show that.
ex-girlfriends.
There's the calendar.
That looks clean.
The voter's calendar.
That looks clean. But what's right below that?
But that, I don't know what that is.
Let's go into the bathroom. Let's walk slowly in the bathroom and show the carpet. There we go. Whoa. See, already, what is all that stuff there?
Actually,
I don't know.
Jeez Louise.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at what this thing picks up. Look at what this thing picks up.
Justin,
Look
he
at
has a
everything that
dude
this thing picks
poster
up.
hanging in his room. Yes, because when he has semen in it, he just wants to say bye to it.
Shut the fuck up.
You jerk off,
Wild.
Justin.
Yeah. Let's go over to the bed first. Let's go over to your bed. Shine it on your bed.
So there you go. So if you want to watch anything like that and just watch it, they have that over
this
there.
Is where I'm curious is bed.
Available as a one-off. Where if you want to see more of that, you can. Let me see. I think they're about to hit that, Bill. Let's
Give
see.
a good long look at the camera. Oh my God! Look at that wall. Look at all the stuff on the wall.
All the stuff on the wall.
All the
Why
old
are you
sticky
just-
tape from all the other girly posters he used to have up
Right,
there.
right.
Repeating what I'm saying.
Because
Yeah.
that's the uniform.
Yeah, bro. These are all. He probably had his walls like loaded with like the girly Playboy posters and shit like that.
Pictures and stuff.
I'm saying, look at the stuff on the wall. Can you pick up the energy,
I'm
please?
shocked at what I'm looking at on the wall.
Because the stuff
Look
we're
at that.
watching
What is-
more like splatters.
Exactly. So let's go back over here and share this one, and let's tell you about Perry being on later on tonight, so we can you can follow up on some of this stuff by way of super chat and all that stuff, or you could tell him you saw his crib. It's happening tonight at 3 Pacific. Let's do the East Coast math. That's 4, 5, 6 o'clock for East Coast. For me and people on the East Coast, 6 o'clock tonight, 3 Pacific. PCL, you can go in there, ask him. We can talk about what happened on the last stream and ask him about what all the stuff is on his walls or whatever you want to talk about. Here's another angle of the fish slap from one time. This is from a couple years back when the boys were out there with him. I think I saw the front. His hair's dyed pink. This is the fish slap from Perry Talk. Oh my God. And I don't know how many High Pitch Eric fans from the Stern Show are out there, but High Pitch loses his shit when you bring a fish around him. He will lose. He will like run, bro, like a little girl. He cannot stand. I don't like fish. Doesn't like fish.
Son of a bitch! Get out of here! Son of a bitch! Get out of here!
What's up, Ray DeVito Gummy Smoker? You were the first one in the chat. He goes, "Oh shit, we're back, baby." Yep, we're doing a little Perry Talk right now. We're about to wind up some Perry Talk. All right. But he's going to be on later on tonight, so I'll be in a chat with you all later on because this is Monday, folks. We're just getting your week off started off the best we can here on BF Live The Vibe. Stream show 604. We're doing Perry Talk. We're still going to I'll still give you my unasked for movie review of Spider-Man. We'll still do Spider-Man, or we'll do the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment to finish up the last half hour of this Monday BF Live the Vibe. All right. Good day, loser. So says Perry in this clip right here. So shout out to Bob and Perry. A lot of these clips are from the Larry fundraising stream. So best wishes for Larry and his kidney transplant and all that stuff. But here's one last clip, at least on Twitter X, from that episode for Perry Talk. This was good day, loser. Good day, indeed.
We got that water. You gotta bring that. You're not allowed to touch my fucking water. And we're gonna go. Hey, loser! Look for Cookie. Goodbye. I want that money.
Loser! Loser? You're doing the stream for him. This is all for Larry. How dare you? With all that Larry's gone through?
Please.
Hello?
Lower the volume. Lower the volume a little bit on your phone, Perry.
Hello? Calling for Larry?
And if you ever seen back in the day, he used to had the ferrets up and he would do, hey, this is a fair for Perry Caravello. He would act like he was the ferry.
How are you doing?
So far I'm doing so good.
Hey, Perry, are you listening to me? You gotta lower the volume.
Hey, I just wanted to thank you. This is one of the nicest things.
No, I'm telling you, you gotta lower the volume. It's right against the microphone. You gotta lower the volume. Hold on, Larry. Sorry.
God damn it.
I want to touch on that.
I have a couple apologies, but one is my ferrets have been making these videos.
Animals are not allowed in my house, so bottom line.
No, well, they don't want to come in your house, Perry. You and me, we get into a van, we go to Mexico, and we look for Cookie.
What?
I don't want, man. We're gonna go into a van. You got get that water.
Fucking way.
I got a van.
Am I going to Mexico looking for my father? Liar.
We're gonna go to Mexico. We're gonna load that water. You got all that water. You're gonna load that water in the van.
Fucking business about my fucking water, you fucking reject.
Yes, we need that water.
I drank my water, loser.
You don't want to talk about nothing, Bill.
There he's talking the drought.
And I've picked up on the fact a while ago that when he gets angry like that, that means he has some self-awareness that he knows that it's kind of weird to have a lot of water. But rather than explain himself, he don't like explaining himself, but he knows that it's crazy enough that somebody's going to ask a question about it, and he gets upset about that shit. So to me, that's awareness that he knows that it's like, hey, I got a lot of water and people are going to call me on it, but he just don't want to fucking hear it. Speaking of Stern freaks, Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker, says, I tried to face swap Beetlejuice earlier and you couldn't put his face over a normal one. It kept coming out with extra eyes. Ray DeVito, gummy smoker, you're not the first person I've ever heard that actual comment from. I've heard of other people that want to do like we're doing with everything else, the funny face swaps, Bill. And they say for whatever reason, maybe the characteristics of Beetle's face, it does not allow itself for face swapping. It doesn't lend itself to face swapping very well. Isn't that right there, Beetlejuice?
Somebody drop down zone.
All right.
I ain't no fucking pussy.
I didn't say you were a pussy.
Talking all that shit.
We just said we couldn't get your face. Your face won't.
I got dirty pampers.
It won't go on another face, Beat. No.
I got dirty pampers.
I didn't say nothing about him.
I shit on myself.
I didn't say nothing.
I had dirty pampers on me.
He didn't.
Somebody drop down zone. Me?
Yes, you Beat. All right, let's get on with this. With Perry Talk. Let me think. I don't think I have anything in my hopper that I'm going to show you out of my Perry links. I think we're just about wrapping up Perry Talk. I'm going to be I will be in the chat with you all later on tonight. Wow. The saga of Ricky Horny. That's a bit long to play here right now. Let's see what else I got in here. Produces punches, another guest. Let's see. How about this? Perry punches another guest because his name is Francis. Let's look at this and let's wrap up Perry Talk from the Perry Project. Because the other day we were discussing how he was overly handsy and physical with Tony Hawk. He always resorts to violence rather than use his words. So there's another case of that. Violent Perry.
Use my name, Perry Frank Caravello, not fucking Francis.
The Perry Project.
Francis.
Yeah, see. Yeah, Wi-Fi. You know your Wi-Fi information?
Perry Francis Caravello. Make sure you get it right.
Okay.
Frank, F-R-A-N-K.
Why'd you say Francis then?
Because that's bullshit.
The phone has Francis.
The phone better be changed to Frank.
Okay, we'll do that next. You want to?
God damn you, motherfucker! Frank! Frank! Motherfucking middle name is Frank!
Okay, Francis.
So when people call it,
That's what most people do to him.
Frank!
Oh, look at see? Look
Yeah.
at that punch to the. Look at this.
Yeah.
Perry, no violence, please.
He's got a big head, too. That's great.
I have a learning disability.
Perry's got a small fist.
Now look, the guy said he tried to be sympathetic. He said, "Look, man, understand me. I got a learning disability." This is what Perry thinks of his learning disability.
I have a learning disability.
See, he always ups you. It doesn't matter if you have something wrong with you. Perry there's always something more wrong with Perry.
Frank!
I think Perry's is worse.
Perry, no violence, please.
All right, we're gonna wrap up.
I have a learning disability. Okay, so then you should know.
You have a
Sorry. Learning disability.
Oh.
ADHD. Oh, him.
Perry, you have a disability.
You have a disability?
He sure does. All right. Let's wrap up Perry talk. I'm going to play just one Perry track right here. The very best one is from my friend Pecan420, and everybody checking in. It's the Perry of Death, created by Chris Popke. Continue, please. Turn the whole thing off. Fuck me. Right back at you, Perry. We'll see you at 3 o'clock Pacific, right? 3 o'clock Pacific, I said that's it. That's 4, 5, 6 o'clock East is when I'll see you in the chat. And then tomorrow, we'll talk about what happened tonight on tomorrow's Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
Well, we did just talk to you. We talked about Perry. That's why we called it Perry Talk. That's why I put up the little disclaimer right here. Because he gets a little... Oh, Bobby Nick finally I checked out. Thank you for checking in, buddy. His camera finally went out. I meant to turn it off before he made his transition. Thanks for checking in when you could, Bobby Nick. Check out Bobby Nick on all he does. He's up all hours of the night, so check him out when he does his thing. Widow Killer says, Perry's learning disability is his parents getting divorced when he was in first grade.
Shut the fuck up.
That might have done something. Popke gets the love and acknowledgement for those unique tracks that he made for our Perry Talk segment. Thank you. I'd like to see him in the chat again. Popke stopped in Uncle Rico last night. Super fun to see him. I know he's really super busy, and he's told us he's done stuff works for EA Sports and stuff like that. That's right. He's in the game and all that. I'll play that for him real quick. So, yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, I always say chat family. We got so many talented people in it.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
And he's among them. Hell yeah, boys. Ready to be the gummy smoker. Let's go, man. Let's go, buddy. We still have to get to the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment to see what the stars have in mind for us. But I want to talk about the blockbuster movie that is the new Spider-Man movie. It's been out for like 3 weeks now. It's breaking all kind of records. I really don't fully understand, but I did go see it. So let's get into my unasked for movie review. Let me do that real quick. Let me find, where's that little element? The unasked for movie review. Sometimes I go see movies and I'll bring you a review of it. You didn't ask for it, but you're getting it anyway. It's my unasked for movie review of Spider-Man. So the way I like to do this is I like to show you the trailer for the movie I saw so we can get a flavor of it, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions, and then you can take that in a quarter and not do anything with it. But here we go. Let's get into it. I will run you the trailer now for the new Spider-Man movie. If you follow this loosely, on the last Spider-Man from 2021, in order for the world to be saved, Peter Parker, we all know as Spider-Man, he had to basically ask for a spell to be cast that everyone would forget him, including his best girl and all his best friends and everything. So that's where we're taking off with this movie, the new Spider-Man movie, brand new day. Here's the trailer for it. I went to see it, and I'll give you my unasked for movie review after we watch the trailer right here. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I have something to tell you that's gonna sound crazy. But it's the truth.
You're the Spider-Man.
Can't tell anybody about this. You gotta keep it a secret.
Okay,
Thank you.
So this was them being friends in the last movie until he had to make them all forget him.
Everybody good? Yeah, Spider-Man!
We used to know each other. We were together. But something bad was gonna happen. Me. And the only way to stop it was to do the hard thing. You're gonna forget who I am. What?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna come and find you. And I'll explain everything.
You're better. I love you. I love you. Just wait and tell me when you see me again.
My name is Peter Parker, and I would like a coffee.
Is there anything else?
Maybe I'll never read this to you. No. Maybe I'm just writing this for me. And maybe that's my responsibility, to live alone with the truth. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Yeah, so in the last one, I'll turn this off for some context so I don't get Nick for playing the whole thing. But in the last one, everybody discovered he was Peter Parker, and everywhere he ended up, they did that whole route where everything gets destroyed. Wherever Spider-Man is, he must be bad. He's not really the good guy. And so they needed everyone to forget who Peter Parker even was for the world to go on.
We're faced with a threat that can be anyone.
You sure you want to do this, Scorpion?
You think I'm Scorpion?
Dr. Banner?
No, Banner.
Ah, we all know who that is.
For me all.
Look at this. You get a particular version of the Hulk in here.
I'm sorry, but you're in danger. What? I promised you that I would keep you safe. Please, you just have to trust me. Come on.
Fine.
You're the only one who can sense it.
Hey, can we do this one at a time, please?
You're the only one who can defeat it.
The Spidey Tracker app says that Spider-Man is in the direct vicinity.
Oh yeah? No way, that's crazy.
So there you go. That's it right there, Bill. So we've had a busy last couple weekends through the summer, but no, I don't know if you're familiar with going to the movies much nowadays, but back in the day, they used to run movies. It seemed like for maybe better part of a month or so, maybe sometimes more, Bill. Now,
depending on the movie, sometimes a week, sometimes a month. It just depends on how good the movie was doing. Right.
Yeah, bro. Well, man, if these things don't catch on, it seems like within the first 2 weeks or something, it seems like they're out of the theaters like that nowadays.
So
I think
yes.
Yeah, so I think I waited till like the third week or maybe the fourth, would say July 31st. So like about the third week or almost, that it was out. So I was getting close, but I believe the only reason it's in theaters, Bill, it's because it is doing phenomenally at the box office. Yes. Now, were you ever a big fan of just a comic book of the Spider-Man back in the day?
Yeah, because I love the trio of Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage.
You like that? And then back in the day,
as far as the movies are concerned, I have never seen Spider-Man past number 2. That's it.
Wow.
All the other ones, because I was going to ask you, he is what, number 3 Spider-Man now?
Yeah, easily. Because in the last one, they had all 3 of them because it involved a multiverse. So they had that, Andrew Garfield, and they had,
the original?
Tobey Maguire or whatever. And
Maguire, whatever, yeah.
Right, and then they had this guy, and they had all 3 of them, Peter Parkers from 3 different dimensions. So that was fun in the last one. But as far as I like Spider-Man. They had the
I
old.
did too. I like Spider-Man. He was good.
The old funky '60s theme, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, I watched the cartoon. Yeah, I did watch the cartoon on
Watch
TV.
out, man! Like when they did Batman and all. So I like that stuff. So to me, my thing was, what do we always see in the comic books or whatever? He was always slinging through Manhattan or slinging through
through the skyscrapers.
through the skyscraper.
You'd always see him downtown, just going back and forth across the street.
Yeah,
going
that's
to
his.
skyscraper, Yeah.
That's his superpower, if you will. And so that was pretty cool. So I will say, if you are a fan of Spider-Man from the comic book days, and you're like, man, I would just love to see this like fully like played out in real life, you'll be happy with it because, Bill, they have like all kind of scenes of him slinging all over the city and doing all types of different kind of.
Watch them. I might have to watch them just for the heck of it. Do it like a binge weekend and just watch from where I left off at with Spider-Man and just go through with it and just watch them all.
Yeah, and then
because like when I was growing up, I mean, how it says Marvel Studios.
Mm-hmm.
To me, Spider-Man was just Spider-Man. I never really put him with Marvel.
Right.
Marvel to me was like Wolverine,
mm-hmm.
the X-Men stuff. That was Marvel.
Yeah,
Spider-Man was just Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, they did a great job, and it's a great kind of storyline. There's some really good points in the story that kind of make the story come together and kind of make sense. It isn't just a bunch of random like, oh, it's cool he's slinging, and this is kind of cool. This is happening over here. There's actually a story that kind of makes it all cohesive. But Bill, I can't believe like where it's ranking now among the movies of all time. Let's get into this a little bit before we get on. Check this out. Spider-Man is passing Titanic.
Okay.
And Niza 2 as the fourth biggest film ever, Bill. We're talking ever. Like Titanic. So why I understand that there's a lot of fans of these comic book movies and stuff. I had no idea that it was to the level that it would be like the fourth biggest movie of all time. That's what we're dealing with.
Titanic, I mean, not Titanic, Spider-Man even got people watching it who wasn't really comic book people because of the little love story going on and all that and just the different stuff. I mean, I keep saying Titanic. I hate that damn movie. I've never seen that movie.
It's tough to sit through. It's a tough sit.
But Spider-Man hit a lot more people than just comic book people. It did.
Yeah.
He drew in a lot more people than, I'd say he drew in a lot more different types of people than what X-Men did. With Marvel.
And they really do a good job as far as with him being part arachnid and everything and the stuff that's going on in his body and regulating it. There's some great sci-fi behind him regulating the arachnid stuff in him. So if you like the sci-fi comic book stuff and him slinging around, you would like the movie. I think you'd like it. Director Destin Daniel Cretton's Spider-Man Brand New Day from Marvel and Sony Studios continued its historic box office run by topping $2.2 billion last weekend.
At a theaters.
It's still in theaters. And the MCU blockbuster is now on pace to inevitably pass Titanic and Niza 2, the all-time box office charts, to become the fourth biggest movie ever released.
Wow.
The film quickly became this year's highest earner after only 1 week in theaters. Spider-Man Brand New Day, after hitting $2 billion last weekend, a number that initially considered a potential big final gross, Spider-Man Brand New Day once again topped expectations with nearly another weekend, $110 million fourth weekend, Bill. There's some movies that don't make 110 their whole run.
But think about it. Growing up, would you even conceive of hearing a movie making $2 billion at the box office? I mean, we thought it was great when they hit just $1 million at the box office.
Right, and then you got the 100 million. Like some movies would pray for that. Ending Sunday atop a massive 855 million domestic and 1.365 billion international.
There it is, international. That's it.
After 4 weeks at number one, Brand New Day should sit atop about 2.27 billion by close of business Wednesday, if not sooner. It could hit that number on Tuesday, depending on how well it's still holding on its weekdays, especially overseas where the film shows no signs of slowing down.
Wow.
Today, Spider-Man will pass Avengers Endgame to become the second highest domestic box office in history, leaving only Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, with $936 billion between Spidey and the stateside crown. Can Spider-Man Brand New Day reach $1 billion in North America? That prospect looks increasingly likely, as does the global final tally of $2.4 billion and possibly $2.5 billion. So I would say, for me, Bill, I would say for me, it was probably one of the better, more complete Spider-Man movies like I've ever seen, as far as like the story, explaining everything, having a beginning, a middle, and the end, and having it all make sense. I enjoyed it.
Can I go in and watch it without watching the other ones, or do I need to really go watch the other ones?
Well, I think you can, because just like I did in the like they do in the trailer right there, they kind of set it up for you and let you know that the reason that they're not going to really know who he is because of what he had to do in the previous movie. So I believe that you would enjoy it, and you would probably be able to get something out of it.
Watch it as a standalone. Okay.
Yeah, I think you could. The way they set it up, yeah.
I'll do that then, because like I said, I haven't seen past the second one, which I know how he originated.
Right.
Well, I know how he originated in the second one, and how he was the gremlin. Yeah. What's his name's father and all that. Yeah, I know all about that. It's just after that, when the second guy came in, I never watched none of that.
It is tough to keep up with, and yeah, they, like you said, they're on their third iteration of Star Wars stars, that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and then now him. So well, there you have it. So that's like my little nickel review. I went and saw it. It was a fun movie. I think if you like comic book movies and you like Spider-Man, you won't be disappointed, says my unasked for movie review. Let's see what we're saying in the chat about this, because I think we've had some friends join us. We had Rainey checks in. Hey, Rainey.
Hey, Rainey.
She's asking you about Pecan because he didn't do a show. Is he okay? I believe he's okay.
He's breathing. I'm not quite sure what the deal is. I know he had internet problem over the weekend. I don't know if that's still continuing right now. All I know is I got a message saying that there was no show today, unfortunately. So that's about all I really know, to be honest.
All right. Well, I appreciate the update. I'm sure Rainey does too. Thank you. Thanks for checking in, Rainey. We hope you're having a great day. There's Mandy Div, who woke up a little later today, she says in the chat. She says right there, I just woke up. Hey, Mandy, let's greet our friend Mandy Div with her little video here. Let's do that little Mandy video. Hello, Mandy. Reverend Wild Bill says, hi, Mandy. I'm imagining Mandy says, not yet, since she just woke up. Widow Killer says, now Andrew Garfield, was I saying his name right? Andrew Garfield is the only Spider-Man that uses synthetic web shooters. That's right. They went through all that. Sounds like you saw some of that. Let's see. Andrew Garfield was president. Am I saying the wrong name? It's too many of them.
Andrew Garfield was a president, yes.
The only way I'll beat Avatar is if they release it 10 times like they did. Oh, if it beats Avatar is if they release it 10 times like they did Avatar, says our friend Widow Killer checking in.
I've only seen the first Avatar, and that's it.
Now, Bill, for whatever reason, my wife had seen all of those, I think. I never got into the Avatars.
The boss did, too. I saw the first one, and that was enough blue people for me, so.
Yeah. She even, rides the ride when we went to the theme park. I
don't even care for the Smurfs, so hey.
Hey, Bob Smurf. Hey, Nerd Call goes out from Mandy Diff. Hoya Mandy, right back from Space Nerd. A lot of Regina checks in and goes, Rev, miss you.
Hey.
A lot of, well, you know what, a lot of Regina. I'm sorry that you missed us, but I'm always here every day. Matter of fact, Tan Mom says it best.
I never left.
I never left. I'm glad you're back. A lot of Regina. Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker, says, isn't Garfield the cartoon lasagna?
Again, yes. Garfield cat.
Andrew. Yeah. I thought I was saying his name wrong. That's his name, right? Andrew Garfield?
With his buddy Odie.
He just had Andrew Garfield and Odie. All right. Why don't we do this? My clock says that we have 10 minutes left in the regular 3 hours we do here on the Vibe, but we haven't gotten to the Rock You Like a Horoscope segment yet. On a Monday, I need to see what the rest of the week's going to play out, folks, because I got some stuff that I need to get done, and I'm curious how it's going to go. Maybe you want to see how the week is going to go for you, too. Well, we do it here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We like to see what the stars have in mind for us. So I'm going to go over to my crystal ball. I'm going to caress my crystal balls ever so gently. I would like you to throw your astrological signs in the chat, and let's wind up this episode of The Vibe doing horoscopes and seeing what the stars have in mind for us. Let's do Rock You let's do Rock You Like a Horoscope to wrap up this episode of The Vibe. Rock you like a horoscope. Plan. Rock you like a horoscope. Plan. Oh, hey, folks, here I am. And there you are. And there's the Reverend Wild Bill.
Hola.
So all together now, let's finish up this first show of the week by seeing what the stars have in mind for us with Rock You Like a Horoscope segment. As soon as I sign into my little crystal ball here, we will continue with Rock You Like a Horoscope. Mandy Diff checks in. She slept in, but she woke up in time to catch Aries and Libra for Rock You Like a Horoscope. So here comes the first of two for my friend Mandy Diff and any and all Aries joining us today. Kicks off this segment. Aries, the odds for things initiated today are poor. Tomorrow grants very good odds though. Wait until then if at all possible. Do some serious fact-checking, Aries, before running with a potential new idea in your career. Mandy Diff kicks it off with a reading of Aries for her and all the Aries joining us. She kicks off the segment. The second of two for my friend Mandy Diff is Libra. So this is for Mandy Diff and all the Libras joining us today. Libra, you can enjoy an illusory world as an illusionary world. You can enjoy an illusory world as long as you don't decide or act based on that world. It's time to move, ? Make reality your bestie, your best friend. A dive into improving yourself, Libra, could beckon on. Small inner work on yourself yields huge outer progress. A second reading for Mandy Diff. It's for her and all the Libras. It's your Monday. Thank you, Mandy Diff. And we've communicated and your stuff is on its way. Thank you, Mandy Diff. She has a koozie on the way and maybe a lanyard too because she's a member and she submitted her address to me and I went to the post office and it's in the mail today, Mandy. It's on the way. You're going to get your koozie. You're going to get your lanyard in the mail in just a couple days, Mandy Diff. If you're a member here on The Vibe for as little as $1.99, and if you message me your name and address and all that stuff, I'll send it to you for absolutely free. Space Nerd checks in with two of hers. She would like Leo for the first of them and Virgo for the second. This is for all the Leos joining us today, including the lovely Space Nerd. Leo, on below 0 days, stick to what's proven itself so you don't fool around and find out. Life is much less forgiving on dark days in the universal sky. Tomorrow is a good day, however, so experiment then. The reading of Leo for Space Nerd and all the nerds joining us, all the Leos joining us. I meant to say all the Leos joining us, Bill, and I said all the nerds joining us. But there's only one nerd, and that's our Space Nerd. Now, I'm always happy to read the second of two for Space Nerd. It's Virgo. It's her second. It happens to be my one and only sign. This is for all the Virgos joining us today. Virgo, imagination could work well today, but use it for non-critical things only. It could potentially lead you off course under today's dark stars. You may want to tweak and refine your persona over the next few weeks. Well, I'll work on my damn self then if I has to. Well, there you go. I'm going to work on my persona. So it's not non-grata. Thank you, Space Nerd, for Leo and Virgo because I get mine read as well. Reverend Wild Bill checks in for a reading of Sagittarius for Reverend Wild Bill. This is also for Pecan and a bunch of other people too. Mama Pecan, a bunch of other Sagittarius, Bobby Nick, all the Sagittarius. Sagittarius. It's possible there could be a worse day for financial decisions, but it's not likely. Delving through information still might not give you the needed clarity. So just wait until tomorrow at least, is the message for many of us, including Sagittarius, for all the Sagittarius.
That works.
Interesting. Our universal stars are telling all of us to be chill on any decisions, financial or otherwise today. Let's everybody wait until tomorrow on Tuesday. As I move, Jim shouts out Mandy. Mandy shouts out Jim. Right it back at you, Mandy Diff. Thank you for all of your support over the years. Space Nerd says she will do that. I could have taken it to the post office today, Nerd, but I didn't have your address, but I'll get it to you. Get that floozy a koozie. I see what you did there. Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker, picked up a pen. You are stalking Mandy? Not exactly. You're welcome, Space Nerd. Better to work on a persona than a fursona because furries stink. Boy, that's a Ray DeVito level joke right there, Bill. Ooh, geez. He went from persona to fursona.
Yeah.
Because Good attempt, though, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue on here. We took care of Sagittarius for the Reverend Wild Bill.
Thank you.
I got mine read by way of the second request for the Space Nerd. How about a reading of Pisces for a lot of vagina in there? Let's go. So this is for a lot of vagina. Vagina. Look, I said I just put vagina in there. And all the Pisces joining us today. Hey, Pisces, take it with a grain of salt. A very big grain. The concept, person, etc. could be appealing and persuasive, but it's not likely to be true. At least not today. Grow a partnership or a close relationship is a reading of Pisces for a lot of vagina and all of the Pisces that are joining us today. There's your Like A Horoscope. Mandy Diff, I would never do this. She says BF Live is going to dox me and swat me with my address. LOL. Mandy Diff, as you know, we've joked about this, and you know that I would never ever do that. I already swore on my kid's life, but you know that, and that's why we're making jokes about it. I would only honor everybody. I'm not doing that a lot. I've never been that kind of person. I swear on my kids, I would never do anything with your information that I wouldn't want done with mine. Okay, we took care of Virgo. We took care of Sagittarius, Vagittarius. How about a reading of Cancer for my absent friend, Scott Fitzpatrick, and all of the Cancers that join us today? Here comes a reading for Cancer. This is for Juggalette Jen. This is for Brian Clauder. And this is for my bro, co-host, and friend, Scott Fitzpatrick, who'll join us on another day when he kind of... Scott! That guy. Let's do Cancer real quick for all my Cancer friends. And I'll cross my fingers because Scott don't always trust his Cancer horoscope. Cancer. Speaking, writing, and metacognition. Wow. Speaking, writing, and metacognition could be all the more at the forefront for the next month or so. It could be a great time for refining your thoughts and messaging to better reflect your growth. Wow, that's a deep one for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick and all the Cancers. Play it. Not that. I wanted to play this. Like a horoscope. How dare you? He did it to me last. How dare you? Something about that one feels a bit fishy, says our friend Ray DeVito, the gummy smoker. All right. I think we're gonna have to wind up this episode in this segment. Mandy, between you and me, he's probably the only one I would let know. I just don't tell. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this again on Wednesday, because I don't see any more astrological signs coming in, but I hope that the people were here got what you wanted out of yours. I thank the Reverend Wild Bill and everybody for participating in that. The next time we'll do that will be Wednesday, because we like to see what the stars have in mind for us here at the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week on BF Live The Vibe with Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. All right, Reverend Wild Bill, what do you say we pull this train into the station, buddy? This train has been BF Live The Vibe stream show 604, folks, but that's all we have for you today. But I don't think that's all the fun we're going to have. I'll probably see you in the chat later on Perry Caravella Live. That's where I plan on seeing most of you. Hey, Reverend Wild Bill, you have any last words or thoughts or plugs about if you think you'll be doing the show tomorrow? I know you don't know for sure or not, but
I don't know. All I can say is, just give a try. I'm not sure what's going on, whether it be technical difficulties or what, but give a try if you want to. Check in tomorrow at 10 o'clock on Rumble for the morning high and see maybe if we're got things worked out and running a show or not. Otherwise, and also too, of course, at 12 o'clock, we always turn into the vibe.
There you go. Well, thank you, buddy. Yeah, things are always popping off when you're trying to mix life and podcasting and everything, and he does it 7 days a week. So if Reverend Wild Bill will be doing a show tomorrow with Pecan, it'll happen by clicking on these links right here and support my friend Pecan 420 over there on his channels and everything. And that might be where you see the Reverend Wild Bill again. But if you don't see him over there on the morning high with Pecan 420, you've always been seeing him here every Monday. This has become a tradition, huh, Bill?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm enjoying it too. I appreciate it. I feel honored for you to have me on.
Well, thank you, buddy. I think we've been figuring out a little flow of things and everything. So I appreciate that having you here every Monday. I hope that you'll be here tomorrow on Tuesday and all the other people if you qualify, because tomorrow is members only Tuesday here on the Vibe, folks. But I don't have this ain't no kind of exclusive club members only Tuesday. You can be part of mine for as little as $1.99, folks. It's the one day a week we do a special members only show. If you didn't see it already or know about it, last night I did a video game stream, and once I give it like almost 24 hours, the next day when I wake up, I make that members only. So look for me when I jump up. You can check that out on the members only as well under BF Live the Vibe for as little as $1.99. Let me see.
Definitely become a member. I mean, I've been a member for a couple of months now. So yeah,
you sure have. And you upgraded recently to chat family level. I have a very affordable level, 2 Vibe Crew, the $2 level. They call it $1.99. I love you long time, 2 Vibe Crew. Or if you want to join my chat family level, it was $4.99, but I recently reduced it about a month or so ago to $3.99 to make it more palatable for the international dollar exchange rate. And if you really, really love me, I just reduced my Fanatic level from $9.99 a month to a cheap $5.99 a month. So any one of those levels, I would appreciate it if you consider joining us tomorrow for as little as $2 for Members Only Tuesday. Maybe I'll see you there tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you tonight in the Perry Caravello live chat at 6 o'clock East. So it's not really bye. It's just bye for now. Peace and love. Have a great rest of your Monday. And if we don't see you in the chats later on, then we'll see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live The Vibe tomorrow at 12 noon East, if you're a member, that is, for Members Only Tuesday. I hope you had a great Monday, folks. Peace and love, and we'll see you tomorrow for Members Only Tuesday. Bye for now.
That's enough internet for me today.
See you the next time on
I
The
am
Vibe.
going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby Grant.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Playing with it.
Fucking hey.
Oh my.